Hi, it's Mika Fast and Weight Loss, and we are here at Renner Brenner Site Park, city of Riverside, Missouri. And hi Joseph, this is 2019 Ramadan Fasting Walk. Hi Hearts Adventures, how your day going? My day is going good. I just went to the hospital with my 14-year-old son because he broke his finger 2 weeks ago and he had to get the cast off. Let's go up here first. Okay, we're gonna walk this whole park. He got the fast off and he needed an x-ray. Everything's looking good, it's healing up, and they put a new cast and it has to stay on for another 3 weeks. So I just dropped him to school. I'm supposed to be at work, but the person's hair that I'm supposed to do, they're not responding to my text, so I'm not going because we did not discuss a time. So I don't know what's up with that. If they call me and say, where am I guess I'll jump in the car, in the van, and go to work. But yeah, they didn't respond. So I'm gonna do this track. And I believe it's 60 degrees, it's a little windy, and it's very cloudy here in Riverside, Missouri. My weekend, it was okay. I came back from out of town, trying to get back into the swing of work, fasting, weight loss, YouTube. How was your weekend? Whew. It looks so pretty and green, like extra green today. Ramadan Kareem, Charlie 502. So if people are fasting, whether it's Ramadan or just fasting, walking is a really good exercise because we're dry fasting right now in my country and in my city and state. It is about 14 hours of dry fasting. That means no food or water or anything. So if you feel up to any kind of exercise, walking is a really good. Wa alaikum salam, Nikki speaks. It's a very easy workout is walking. So yeah, I'm just getting some fresh air before I go about and do the other things in my day. Little water on the ground. Yeah, we had a thunderstorm. Well, let's just say we had a storm yesterday. But I didn't hear thunder, but I saw lots of lightning. Man, can you guys see how pretty green that is? It's so pretty. My arm is already hurting from holding this camera phone. Whew. And it's a little cold. Where are the sun-kissed keto girls? Where do they live? Well, they live in Georgia and I live in Missouri. So they're way far from me. I'm back home now. Yeah, that was so fun. They just uploaded a video with one of my other favorite fasting channels, the Fasting Pharmacist. She's lost about 50 pounds on her fasting weight loss journey. She's going for 100-pound loss. Yeah, they just did a collaboration, which I played it in silence at the hospital, but I couldn't listen to it. So probably after this live stream, I'll go watch that. I love it when my favorite YouTubers get together. That's fun. Whew. And when I'm rich, one day maybe, God willing, I'm going to travel everywhere and meet everybody. Everyone, not everybody, but everyone that I feel like I know them and they know me. Okay, so we did one lap right there. Now we're gonna go to a part I've never went to before, which we're gonna go under a bridge. This city is real little. It has like probably 3,000 people maybe. That's City Hall and the fire department and the police department right there, and the community center. Whew. Across the street. Oh, and the sun-kissed keto ladies are doing major discipline fasting this month because one of them has a birthday the beginning of June, and she wants to look right for her trip, for her birthday trip. I think we're gonna cut through the grass. We're going in that tunnel. I never went that way. Then we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go that way next. Oh, look at all the water. Can you see that? It's a lot of water. Oh, yes. Let me turn this camera around. Hi, Fire Rose. Look at this water. It's like coming down kind of fast and hard, and it's kind of full. Oh, man. I guess that's from the rain from yesterday. I don't know if you could hear it. Oh, yeah. You guys know I love water. Never went under this bridge. Oh, that's why, because the trail ends right there. Oh, it's muddy. That's mud. Yikes. Look how close this is. Like, it's this far from the concrete. So this was probably flooded because we've had so much rain here. Oh yeah, that's so high. See that? It's like all the way up to the side. Whew. Okay. Oh my gosh. People's clothes is over there. Oh, look why. Recycled clothes and shoes up there. Okay, well, that's the beginning of the trail. Daycare center. Okay. Ooh, that looks cool. I'll get closer and show you. I hope you can hear the water. Oh, I don't know, are those rocks or what, but it looks cool. See, it looks like stairs or something. I don't know what that is. What is that? We're gonna go look at what are those things. What the heck? Let's go see what this is. Or is it sandbags or rocks? Oh, mud. Yuck. Okay, what the heck? Okay, I don't know what these are. I don't know what the heck. It feels like, I don't know what they are. They're solid. Okay. Whew. This grass is so muddy. Okay. So now we're going to go this way. So we've done up there, and I'm the only one at the park. We went that way. Oh my gosh, it was so funny because I bought my son a bike on Sunday, and then we came to this park, and that's the skate park right there. So there were some teenage boys that wanted to skate, but there was like 15 little tiny kids just playing on it like it was slides and stuff when they should have been up there at the park. But it was so funny because the boys were just standing there for like a good 20 minutes wishing they could skateboard, but they couldn't. Oh, and I was just sitting on the bench right there. Oh, and I rode a bike for the first time in years. I can't even remember. Oh, that sounds nice over there. It's too muddy. I think it's too muddy. Ooh, wait. Can you see how fast it's going? Gosh, I like that. Yeah, we had a good time at the park the other day. Man, that is going fast. So the kids were just climbing up these ramps and sliding down it. It was funny. Whew. You can have a barbecue over there. Right there. So now we're going to go over here. The river gets way wider. Oh my gosh. It was not going fast like this the other day. There must be so much water coming down from somewhere, dripping from the wherever it is. I don't know. But it was not fast like that. Oh, we go sledding right here. I don't think you could tell how steep it is, but it's pretty steep up by those trees, and it lands you all the way down here by the sidewalk. We did not go sledding this entire winter. We did have snow. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. And during our flooding, all this water, like you would not even see rocks. It was so high. It's so cool to see when it's low and high. Oh, I'm going to see. Probably, I was sitting over here. Hi, Sherry, Weight Loss Journey 2017. I'm great. How are you? So I sat here. I sat on these concrete stuff, and I saw these little fire red ants. I want to see. They're probably washed away somewhere, but they look so scary to me because they're so tiny and so bright red. I guess they're washed away hiding somewhere, but there was like hundreds of them. They're gone somewhere because of the rain. Here's an ant though. Here's a regular ant. Where'd you go? Man, where is it? Right here. Here it is. Ants are amazing. They're really amazing because they're so strong. Oh my gosh, what is that? Is that a snail? Oh, or is that a mushroom? What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. I'm still looking for these little red ants. Regular ants are out. I was right here. I wonder what they do. Do they climb down deep into the... Yes. Is it going to rain there? I've got ants in my kitchen I've got to deal with this afternoon. Oh, how do you deal with them? Dang it. Sherry, are you saying it looks like it's going to rain here or where you live? So, fat shame to fit shame, fit shame. Wait, fat shame to fit shame by Mr. C. He shared a podcast with me, and one of the things the guy said to do was to get 45 minutes of exercise outdoors every day for 75 days. So that's part of the reason why I'm out here no matter what the weather's like. Because he's like, there's no excuse, no matter what, go do it. Dang it, I wish I could show you the red ants. So that's, yeah. I think it's good to be outside in nature, to get fresh air, to get sun. I've been trying to get some sun. I like birds. Man, birds are awesome too. You see them? There is a channel where a man collects ants. It's amazing. I will tell you. Ooh, nice. Hi, taking down fat with C-Dub. I would like to see that, Lisa. Lisa, who is Deb's Journey. I got to remember that. Man, it looks so brown. I'm about to go on my lunch walk too. Awesome. So, taking down fat with C-Dub. He does 3 walks a day, I believe. That's really good. Like, that's a lot of exercise, but it probably doesn't feel like hard work. I don't think. I don't know how fast he walks. I'm going slow. Let's see. That's Fire Rose. That's a great challenge, Mika. I will do it with you. Oh no, I'm not doing it. You could do it with Fat Shame to Fit Fame by Mr. C. I was just thinking about it when I decided to take the walk. Like, it doesn't matter what the weather is. It clears your mind. Nice. Yeah, I'm not committing to 75 days right now, but okay, cool. I am committed to Ramadan right now, and I don't want to put more on myself. So all I'm really committed to is dry fasting, 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. And what else? What else am I committed to? Is there anything else? And doing my prayers. That's it. That's all I'm focused on for this month. Like, that's all I'm going to commit to, but that's not all I'm focused on. Oh, we just went under a bridge. Bridges are amazing too. Thank you. Man, isn't water beautiful? I like rocks too. Rocks next to the water, man. Yes, thanks. I lost 10 pounds in a week doing OMAD, but yesterday and today I'm fasting because I have inflammation. Oh, wow. Great job on the 10. Yeah, I agree. It's going to rain. Probably. I'm not scared of rain, though. Okay, so, ooh, see that? Pretty. I like the twists and the turns of the river. I don't know where we're going. Actually, I have went all the way to that bridge before. I don't know if you can see it way down there. That bridge over there. But I was by myself. So I did not. Thank you, Albert. Hi. I wish you could really see how wide this is. Like, the rocks are as wide as the river, which is super wide. But I don't think this is showing it. I don't think it's putting it in the perspective of size. The park is back there behind us. Ooh, my arm is getting a workout from holding this phone up because I don't like this angle right here. So I have to do better, so I needed a walk today. Oh my gosh, what's that? What kind of bird is that, you guys? Oh, we're gonna see. What is this? What is that? Can I zoom in? Dang. Oh, I can't zoom in. Let me stand still. You see that big giant bird? Dang it. Let me try to focus. Where is it? Okay, it's right in the center of the picture. Do you see it? What the heck is that? I don't know how to make it focus better. But it's looking to the right. It's like right. Where's my camera? Dang it. Okay, that's a little better focus. It's right here. Do you see it? It's tall. Dang it. It's big and tall. I like. Oh, there it goes. Man, that is humongous. Oh my gosh. I have no clue what kind of bird that is. Amazing. Okay. Now back on our. Man, we're seeing fun things. We saw an ant and some kind of special big bird. Oh, nice, Sherry. Are you on the treadmill? And Lisa, Deb's journey, taking down fat with C Dub. He does OMAD. I don't know if you already follow him, but that's how he's lost like 100 and ooh, a bird on a perch. That's how he lost like 120. He lost a whole bunch of weight. I think it's 125 or something like that. I don't know where the trail started, but here is the 1.8 mile marker, city of Riverside, Missouri. Line Creek Trail. Man, is this, man, I don't know if this is my same trail that goes by my house. The birds are singing and they're happy. Whew. My dream would not have ever have to be to go to work. I could just be out in nature and do whatever I wanted. How nice. But I don't want to really go live out in nature because I kind of like the city too. Maybe go to work once a week. Oh man. Man, someone needs to clean that up. It's not nice. There's some garbage in there. Most of that sticks, but there's like garbage too. I cannot stand litter bugs. Like, why are you littering? Like, cigarette thing, Five Guys cup. Like, that is so ugly. But the rocks are pretty. Okay, I gotta change hands. My gosh. Ooh, this arm is hurting. Trees are so green. Like, I feel like they're extra green. Ooh, maybe that's a fish in the water. I saw something in there. Make a ripple. I love seeing fish in water. I love to feed fish in water. That's real fun. Or turtles. I like to feed anything in water. I wonder what those are. I'm not gonna go close, but they look like fuzzy things. Like little fuzzy thingies. I'm not gonna go closer just because the ground is so wet. I don't know why I'm feeling like this is actually a workout. I'm walking really slow. Probably walking. I'm probably walking 2 miles an hour. 11, 12. I have 9 hours till I get to eat. I'm excited for dinner. Like, to me, it's exciting to have dinner when you're waiting all day long. My son wants Rotel, the one that he just got the cast on. I asked him, what does he want for dinner? Because my kids are fasting too. Um, and um, I was like, okay, how can we make that healthier? Because I don't want the chip. So I was thinking I could buy which I should not be going to the grocery store because I just went 2 days ago and spent a good amount of money. I don't know that I'm gonna make the Rotel, but I was thinking I could do the cauliflower rice and just put it over that. Then I was thinking I could do one side of the plate could be cauliflower rice, the other side could be broccoli. He actually suggested the broccoli, and then put the Rotel on top of it. I'm sure they would like that. But I think instead I'm gonna make I bought romaine leaves. I think we're gonna have tacos and the shell is gonna be the romaine. Okay, so it's going down because that's 1.6. So we were at 1.8. So it must start this way somewhere. I've never went past the bridge, I don't think, or not past it. I might not eat tonight or keep it small and light. I had a big sahur breakfast. I don't like to be full just before bed. I didn't sleep well last night. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to eat late and then eat super early. So I'm gonna put I'm gonna put all the taco ingredients inside of the romaine lettuce. That's gonna be that. And let's see, I don't know what else. I am gonna make a dessert. And what I'm thinking is the strawberries again. I don't know. I have to make it cost effective too. But I'm thinking the strawberries, maybe not, because I'm not going all the way back to Aldi. Or maybe I am, because I have to go to work. Well, I have to go do something at work, but I don't think I have to work. Then, if they didn't use the whipped cream, I put some of that with some nuts. And I'm thinking of making a pudding, sugar-free pudding, but not eating the whole thing for myself and splitting it amongst the 5 of us. And that would also be a topping of the strawberries. So that's what I'm thinking dinner's gonna be tonight. And I know it's 9 hours away, but I'm already thinking about it. There's a worm, but it's dead. I won't show that. Oh man, I saw a dead deer on the side of the road and it was not a pretty sight. Its legs were gone. It was so sad. Hi, Tommy. How's it going? How are you doing? Are you on your routine? What is floating in the river? Something is floating over there. Good. I'm going to just listen, but I'm here. But I'm driving this morning to Miami. Awesome. I'm trying to see what's floating over there. Okay, we're about to go under this bridge. It looks like plastic or a log. What the heck is that? It's kind of scary down here because I'm so far from everybody. Okay, that's a log. Okay, yeah, I'm like really scared now. This is mud. Oh my gosh, look at that. Tracks. Oh my gosh. Oh, bike tracks. Okay, let me read about time. Oh my gosh, no. Oh gosh. This is horrible. Oh, okay, I made it through that mud. Let's see what Tommy said. I have to tell you, I'm a failure. Chick-fil-A did it again. I just can't control myself. It's beautiful outside. Okay, Tommy. So, guess what? If you go to Chick-fil-A, just don't get the carby stuff. They have so many good choices. Oh, man. This is like so much mud. I don't know if you could tell. Ugh. Oh, some clean water. Yeah, they have so many good choices. Just stay away from the bread. An example of good choices. Now, this is embarrassing that I know so much, but they have the egg white. They have the egg for breakfast. They have the egg. Ooh, there's a mile marker on the thing over there. We're at 1.4. Okay. They have for breakfast, they have the egg white and cheese muffin thingy. It's not a muffin. What is it? What are those things? They're English muffin. Yeah. That's like super low calorie if you're going for that. For regular time, okay, one, they have salad. Two, they have the lettuce, the wrap, the chicken wrap, and it's 350 calories for that whole thing. They have grilled chicken nuggets. Those are like extremely low calorie and high protein. I hope this is not the end of it. It can be the end of it, right? Because we're at 1.4. What the heck? It's looking like we're at the end, but maybe I'm not seeing something. What the? Oh, shoot. It wraps around. Okay. Let me see what else they have. Even the breaded chicken nuggets and chicken strips is low calorie, high protein. But of course, the grilled ones are a better choice. Whew, okay. We're kind of going up a hill. I tried their diet lemonade the other day. That was good. I went there and got only that, nothing else, which was a success. But I just never get, I rarely get the, I rarely get the carby stuff. I mean, I don't count the breaded. Oh, wow. This is where I get off when I'm coming home. I don't ever get the potato waffle fries, ever. And I rarely have the buns. I can't remember when I had the buns from there. But I'm not saying I've been making great choices either. That's why I'm up 10 pounds. Which is also why I'm on this walk. So if we eat bad, which we should try not to, we need to work out. Yeah, the weather is pretty nice right now. It's 60 degrees. Oh man, it's 60 degrees and I don't even know where, I gotta get up here and see where I'm even at. And it's a little windy. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm at. I'm a little confused at the moment. I wish I didn't have to go back down there. I don't like being alone down there. Whew. Okay. You'll get it, Mika. We all need to work out regardless of how we eat. Yes, that is true. Okay, I'm on Argosy Casino Parkway. Right there is the Argosy Casino. They have a yummy, yummy buffet. I need to find out how I can order some cologne from you. I ran out of my oil. I need some more bad. What kind do you like? So I can see if I have it. And it's so funny you mentioned that because that's part of what's on my agenda today because that's why I'm going to work too. I have 2 racks, one for women and one for men, and they're less than half empty. But I have lots of oil supplies. Okay, so if I kept walking, I would end up at, I guess this circles around, all the way around. And over here is the river. Man, I wish I could go this way, but it flooded. Keep off grass, no trespassing. Trail closed, dusk till dawn. I bet it goes all the way around this way. But I bet this one goes straight to the river. Surprise me, I want something like musk. I don't know how to describe it. Not too sweet. Sherry had a grilled chicken wrap yesterday from Chick-fil-A. Nice. 350 calories. I just feel like that's a big, nice sandwich for that little bit of calories. I wish I could go on that little trail here that they said not to. Yeah, that wrap comes with the wrap. Some kind of green leafy stuff. Chicken is good. I don't get it that often though. I just get the chicken strips. So we're going back. Oh gosh, we've been walking for a long time. Whew. Birds. Yeah, I doubt this park is open because the river overtook it. The river just totally overtook some of our nice, beautiful parks over here. And one of my favorites is, I think it's not going to be good until July. A friend of mine told me. Yes, that was my first time trying it. Nice. I don't think I'll be having much fast food, just being that by the time it's time to eat at night, it's already like 8:16. Now, if I go to a restaurant, I have to time it. Usually just get the spicy chicken sandwich. Yep, that's my favorite sandwich. It's interesting how the water slowed down here. It's like super slow here. Mika, do you have any pets? I do not have any pets at the moment. Oh, but I did go to the pet store yesterday. I took my kids, my two little ones, to the pet store just because I wanted to be funny. And we went and we were filling the dog beds. I was like, would our dog like this one? I was like, no, they would like this one. Feel it. My kids did not appreciate that because we don't have a pet and we're not getting one. Then we looked at the birds and the fish. I would like a fish tank for my job, for my business. I think fish are soothing to just sit and look at. And we looked at the hamsters. Yeah. And the cats. They didn't have any dogs because it's like a dog hotel, kind of. I don't know if it's Petco. I don't know what it was, but we went there. Nope, no pets at this moment. Maybe when my kids move out, if I'm still all alone by myself, then I will get a cat. I will get 2 cats and a fish tank. All right. Are you an only child or do you have other siblings? And have you always struggled with weight? Okay, they're not getting a pet anytime soon. We're in an apartment. If we did get a pet, it would have to be a house. Do I have siblings? I have 2 older sisters from my father's side, a 1-year younger brother from my father's side. Oh boy. Here goes the mud again. Dang it, I wish there was a way to don't step in it. Ooh. I could try the rocks, but then I might fall. And then from my mother, oh my gosh. Wow. That is horrible. You see this? Do you see what just happened? That is gross. I need it washed off. Dang it. I'm gonna walk in the grass. Okay, from my mother had 2 children, a boy and a girl. And he's 2 years younger than me. Uh-oh, it's sprinkling. And we're far from the car. And my father had 3 girls and 3 boys. But I don't know my sisters. I've met one sister once and one sister twice. We're not close at all. But my brother on my dad's side, I feel close to him. He's the only person on my dad's side I feel like family. But my brother from my mother, that's like my brother. So I feel like I just have 2 brothers. Man, I need my shoe cleaned off. Dang it. Trying to rub it on the grass. Oh, what else did you say? You said, you want to be alone. You will have yourself some husband, and then you won't have to pet. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get a husband within the next 7 years. I think the better I become as a person, the better chance I'll get one. And he needs to be amazing. Okay. Have I always struggled with weight? Okay. So I have always been overweight. Probably, ooh, there's some water. I want my shoes cleaned, but to get to the water, let's see. I've always been overweight, but not to the point of what I am now, like to the 270s I was in. I've always been around the 220 to 240 mark. Hi, Pleco Whisper. And then, let's say when I got married like 15 years ago, I was about 225. And then I gained probably 40 pounds, 30, 40 pounds. And then I can't even blame anything. I can't blame the kids or anything. Because after all the kids is when I went to like 280s and 290s. Yeah, so food has been my companion the last 11 years. Food has really been my companion and my go-to for pleasure and fun. And what really blew me up is I'd put the kids to bed, and then I would go, we had already eaten dinner and everything, and then I would go have a whole bunch of snacks and treats, and not just a little bit, like a lot. Every night after they go to bed, I would sit with the TV and unwind, but it would always be with food. So I think that's what took me from like the 260s to the 280s, 290s. Whew. Okay. Let's see. When I look back on your old channel's videos, you had a friend that you used to do videos with. Do you guys still hang out, or was that in a different state? That's Nikki Speaks, and she's the one that had us over for dinner yesterday. But back then, we used to hang out a lot, and now we don't. And also back then, we were like competing against each other. And we made it a point. Every week we had to spend one full day together. So we would go play racquetball. We would go out to eat. We would do our one video for YouTube every week, no matter what. Nothing else was important, except for spending time together. We no longer do that. So yeah, back then I was not alone, I felt like I had a companion back then. And now we just don't do that. So, but I'm not lonely because I have YouTube now. But that's still I consider that my best friend still. Dang it. My shoes. And also back then, compared to now, I didn't enjoy my kids as much. Now I really could do things with my kids and feel happy about it. Like some things I still can't travel like I want to. I want a travel partner, but someone that I want to travel with. It's different traveling with kids, but I could go to the movies, I could go to dinner, I could go to the amusement park, I could do regular things with my kids and get enjoyment out of it. But before, I don't know why I didn't want to go. I wanted to go with an adult. So that's a blessing. Maybe because they're getting older, but it's only the two little ones, um, especially the little one that likes to do things with me. Yeah, that's my problem too. I can eat a full dinner and about an hour, maybe 2 hours later, I'll just start eating more food. And my wife, being only 120 pounds, she gets upset when I sneak food. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. And it's not because you're hungry. Is it just because you want some? Like, why do you feel you do that? And I did it because I needed a wind down after the day. Like, it's exhausting to work all day and have the kids up and doing stuff all day. And it was just like part of the wind down. I'm not hungry. I just think I love the feeling that it gives me to eat, to enjoy the food. It's so weird. Yes. I think a lot of us have that. And I think everybody over with a lot of over, I think almost everybody that's overweight has that. I really do. But I'm trying to figure out, has anyone really gotten rid of that, or is it still there undercover? That's what I want to know. Because so many people look like it's so easy, but then when you keep watching them, sometimes they'll put little hints in there that it's not easy and it's a struggle and it's hard. That's making me feel good because I've seen that happen from a lot of weight loss channels that I've been watching. They look like they do no wrong. But now I'm seeing it's a struggle for most people. And they're just being disciplined and doing good. I wish it would switch, that someone could figure out how to turn it off. Or is it something that you will always have? I personally think it's something we'll always have because, I don't know, that food tastes good. But I think we'll learn how to control it or find tricks and hacks to make us be able to deal with it better. The biggest thing, which I want to talk about in another video, is a hack for me is like what I'm going to eat today. I could have a lot of it. Like I'm going to have the romaine lettuce tacos. I can have as many as I want, really. I'm going to have probably the strawberry. Instead of having a full box of pudding, I'm going to have the strawberries as a base. So that's going to bulk up my bowl instead of having a whole bowl or 2 bowls of pudding or ice cream or something. But then I'll top it with the other flavorful stuff. So I'm adding nutrition and I'm adding like substance to the plate. So it's going to make my mind feel happier. Or let's say at this point, I could actually put my kids to bed, which I don't really have that problem I used to have where I feel like I need to unwind with the food and the TV. But I can sit down with, 10 celery sticks with some peanut butter or cream cheese or some kind of dip. And that's going to give me that same pleasure, but it's celery. So I think we need to work on what we're eating too. And if we just feel like we have to eat something, then make that better. Just like I go to fast food, people don't like it, but I'm trying to make better decisions, like on what I'm choosing there. I fail a lot of days, like yesterday. I had that ice cream, but the whole rest of the day was good. So I'm like, it's our own standards, that's what I feel like. Like we know if we had a good day or not. And I did bad at the end, but I still feel like I had a good day. People make it look easy, but it's hard. And I don't want to struggle every day. I want to be happy too. And I love food. Is that okay to say I love food? I say it. I don't know who thinks it's okay or not okay, but I say it. I love food too. But we love food, but we do want to be in control. Whew, I think I'm going to go. Let's see, 50 minutes. I'm thinking which way to go. go this way or that way? I guess we'll just go the original way since we'll still be by the river. Okay, the celery sounds like a good idea, but we have to keep finding all kinds of good ideas, better foods. Cole just made a video. If you want to bulk up more muscle, you have to eat only breakfast. Okay. Holy Ghost, fire fall on me. I agree, always will be there. Luckily now it's a lot of 0-calorie and healthy and vegan desserts that really help me out. Also, instead of eating the whole box of honey buns, I learned to take one. That's amazing. To have that control, to not eat a whole box of something, pretty amazing to me. Well, hey, Tommy, no texting and driving. You're supposed to be listening. I hope you're using voice text at least. Well, I, for one, am glad you made this channel. It's like you're a long-distance friend. Thank you for this channel, and thank you for all of your encouragement. You're welcome. Yeah, everybody, I feel like, is my friend, too. If you love food, OMAD is good. Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. OMAD is good as you love food because you could eat it all at once. Since I've been on OMAD, I lost every day. Ooh, wee, nice. I am using voice text, and that's why some of the words might come through a little crazy. Okay, good. Yes, OMAD is so good for those of us that love food too much because you could eat the food you want in your one meal. And the chances of you, wa alaikum salam, how are you? The chances of you eating 3 meals worth of food in one meal, even if you're like us that like to eat too much, the chances are so low that you're going to eat the same amount, because that's just a lot, especially if we choose some healthy things to add in there, like a cup or two of a vegetable or something. Like that'll really fill you up and it'll make you happy. And I'm looking for channels. If you guys know any channels that do OMAD like that and they eat what they want, I would like to know about them, because that makes me happy. It makes me happy to see people that are like me that have that same issue, but they're working on it and they're losing weight with it. Tommy, I love food too. I had to stop hiding my eating. It's not a healthy mindset. Fun times, Nikki speaks. It hasn't been easy for me. It hasn't been easy, but you're doing it. Okay. Birds. Oh my gosh, the coolest thing. Okay. Thank you for the encouraging words. Luckily, Mika's reading them to me because I can't read other comments. But whoever commented on, thank you. Fire Rose commented to you. Just thinking of the birds. I don't know if you guys watch Jace Jacob Jar of Poetry, but ooh, feathers. He has a bird's nest in his door, like on his door decoration. On his door, we're just looking at the feathers because feathers are cool, you guys. Hi, Shazak. Hope I'm saying that right. Hi, Chess Crystal. Okay, you're doing OMAD. Awesome. OMAD is awesome. I think all fasting is awesome. Yeah, he had a bird's nest. And I think that's so cool. And I think it's in his video I watched yesterday. He put the camera, the bird flew away, and there was like real eggs in the bird's nest. I was like, that is amazing. Okay. Tommy McCoy. My kids found kittens in the garage and I told them don't touch him so the mom will come back, but she didn't. And they all passed away. Oh my gosh. That is so sad. Wow. It's a channel where the guy and his girlfriend eat about 5,000 calories in one meal, and both are small. They work out. I believe I am subscribed to them. And yeah, they are both fit, and that's so cool. And I've only seen one of their videos. Yeah, but thanks for that recommendation. Fire Rose. I know giving up sugar and sweetener for 50 days helped me tremendously. I've experimented with it since, and it's lost its appeal. Good choices no matter what. Good choices matter. Awesome. Man, that is some discipline. Mika, do we burn more calories lifting weights or running on the treadmill? Some people are going to say that you burn more calories when you're running. And then other people are going to say you're going to burn more calories because you're lifting weight. And after you're done lifting weight, you're still burning calories. I don't know what's the truth, but they're both good. And I guess it matters the intensity, and it matters how long you're doing it. But when I do weightlifting, if I'm doing heavy weights, I sweat more and quicker when I'm doing heavy weights than if I'm doing my cardio stuff. But not running. When I was doing that running the other day, just on and off, man, I was sweating like crazy. Fire Rose. Building muscle increases your resting metabolism. Oh no, Sherry, I'm boring. No, Sherry's weight loss journey 2017 said, I'm falling to sleep while listening to you. Tommy, I tried to do some weightlifting, but I'm that guy in the gym that's sitting backwards on machine with one foot in the air and the other one hand on the wrong bar. That's funny. There is there's a video for everything. So go watch like a couple videos before you go to the gym every time, and you go to Planet Fitness. And when I went to Planet Fitness the other day with Sunkissed Keto Joy, that was the first time I ever touched the weight machines at Planet Fitness. And there's a lot of new different ones that I've never experienced. But also just really look hard on the pictures, because the Planet Fitness has some really good descriptions on there. Tommy, I know technology is amazing, right? You can find a video or Google search. As a matter of fact, I had to try to get out of the habit of telling my kids to Google it when they ask me something. Fire Rose, I got Vegetable Police's workout book. All body weight. Starts easy and builds up. Yeah, I follow some people that they just do calisthenics with their body weight, and they are ripped and jacked and big muscles. Whew. Oh, okay. Man, yesterday I barely got any steps. I was probably like 5,000 steps. So now let's see how many today. Right now I'm at 6,610 steps. That's pretty awesome. Oh, there's one more spot we did not walk to, but I am going to make this exactly a 1 hour live stream just because. But we're going to go walk up here. I don't know if it's a memorial or something. I don't know what it is, but right under that light by the flag, we're going to go see what that's about. And I'm sure I've read it before, but I don't remember. Whew. Okay. Tommy, I'm following a YouTuber who has an online store where she resells pallets that she gets in the mail full of clothes, toys, and all kinds of stuff. Liquidation. I think I'm going to try it. Awesome. Does she sell it on eBay or local or where? Do you know her name? I might know her. I sell on eBay, but I've been really slacking. But like last year, I probably sold around 365 items. Okay. He has her own online eBay and Poshmark or something like that. Nice. Okay. Renner Village site. Hi, Iowa Mama. How are you? Oh my gosh, you guys, Iowa Mama's been really doing some disciplined fasting. So go follow her. She's done some dry fasting. Then she turned it into a snake diet fast, and she is not playing. Okay. Okay. Okay, Tommy, I am really serious. I'm about to start my other channel. And what's really, really crazy is I'm about to start a few channels. And when I do, I'll let you know. God willing. Okay. You're welcome. Love you too. Okay, Renner Village site. 23 PL1. This area was frequented by prehistoric people as early as 5000 BC. This site is best known as the regional center of Aboriginal population in Hopewell times, AD 1 to 500, and occupied throughout the woodland culture into Middle Mississippian times, 1200 AD. Discovered in 1921 by J. Met Shippey on the property of Mr. and Mrs. L. R. Renner. In recognition of its outstanding significance and to encourage its preservation, this property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places, 1969, erected 1987. Awesome. So, I forgot what did we say this place was called? Okay, that's what we're gonna. Oh my gosh, how did those minutes just go to 1 hour? Okay, I am gonna finish in a second, but we're gonna go see what the name of the park is again because I forgot. But part of it is the name Renner. Renner. Okay. Okay, let's see. Fire Rose, your dry fasting has been great motivation for me. That's what Fire Rose says to Iowa Mama. And she was doing a hard dry fast, which means no touching water. And her husband was okay with that. And he's awesome. Okay, let's see. Tommy, okay, I'm going to hold you to it, God willing, because I have got to start reselling. I know I can do it. I can sell salt to a slug. Awesome. So I'm going to tell you my method is, oh man, I have a thrift store here, and years ago, I don't do it anymore because I'm in an apartment and the stuff just overtook my house. And then I got a storage unit and I would just buy the stuff, but I wouldn't list it. So now I need to go to the storage unit and just sort and give away everything because I'm just not doing that anymore. But I would get things for 20 cents. So I figure if I buy it for 20 cents and I make a $2 profit, I 10 times my money. Now, that does not seem like a lot. However, if you go to Quick Trip, which is over there, if you go to Quick Trip or any type of retail store, these places are not making 10 times the profit. So that's why it really excited me to do that. Renner Brenner Site Park. Okay, that's the name of it. It excited me because that's a big markup. But I just was not listing the stuff and I was getting good stuff. So what I changed to and what I do now is, you need to add me on Facebook and I'll tell you one really quick trick of how you can get started like now today. Easy. Reselling stuff. I gave you my Facebook information. I'm not going to be emailing this stuff though, but I will just tell you one simple trick. Or maybe I should just do a video. KC has some great thrift stores. Yeah, that's where yeah, they do. But they don't have that 5 for $1 deal anymore, I don't think. I don't know, but I'm not trying to do that. So I just resell new stuff now. No, don't do a video. Save it from me. I'm just being greedy. Go ahead, do a video. Well, I learned it from a video. So, there's information on everything out here anyway. But yeah, I do new stuff now. And I'm going to tell you one other secret, which I didn't even tell you a secret yet. But you want to do what other people are not doing. So let's say you're going to sell something, right? Let's say you're going to sell oven mitts, right? You want to add something extra to that package. Like add like silicone, I don't know, something little tiny. And then when people are looking for oven mitts and they see that I'm selling oven mitts, but your oven mitts has a bonus item, they're going to buy yours. Okay. So there's like a million little tricks and hacks to do well. But the biggest trick and hack is to start. Don't stop. Be steady and consistent. And that's the hack to every goal. That's why I still have to go to work, is because I'm not steady consistent. That's the only reason why I'm not rich. Like, I have all the information for Shopify, for Amazon, for eBay, for retail arbitrage, for Craigslist, flipping money, like for making courses. Ooh, I'm gonna be doing that too. Everybody's making courses now, and oh boy, yep, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. There's so many ways to make money. Oh my gosh, it's just ridiculous. But you have to just do it. That's it. Just do it. And a lot of people will just learn and learn and learn and then don't implement what they learn. Just keep learning forever, but don't do what the people are telling you to do. Dang it, where'd my chats go? There they are. Okay, 1 second. All messages. Show me all messages. Okay, let me see. Okay. Aunt Tommy McCoy on Facebook. Tommy with the Internet Explorer Google doesn't want to spell it right. Boo, that's a good tip. Thank you. I like that. A little bonus item. I live next door to a flea market. I wonder if I could still sell stuff. So do they ever have discount days? Because that's what you want to do. You want to get it as low price as possible. Okay, am I going to go to work now, or am I going to... I think... Is it lunchtime? Because people are coming to the park now. What time is it? Oh, yep. It's 12 o'clock. It's 11:54. I think I'm going to head to work now. I need to pay my rent for my 2 stores. And I needed to pay a long time ago, but I was out of town. And then yesterday I really needed to pay, because today's the last day to pay. And then I didn't have my checkbook with me. Tommy, for the next 3 weeks, I am fast. Okay, what I'm doing. So I'll tell you what I did today so far. At about 4:20 a.m., I had probably 6 ounces of water and a multivitamin. I might have had 2 vitamins. And that's what I'll have until... I will not have water or any food until 8:16 p.m. So I'm dry fasting. I'm intermittent dry fasting. And I'm doing OMAD. Because this is religious purposes. So all the Muslims are doing this right now. And the reason why I said 3 weeks, my kids are doing it too. My 11, 13, and 14-year-old are all doing it. Oh, let me tell you what's cool. So my kids could go to the library or to another classroom during lunch. But my 11 and 13-year-old, yesterday was the first day at school fasting, because yesterday was the first day of Ramadan. They went to the lunchroom and they got their lunch and they gave it to their friends. And they just sat there and talked with their friends. And to me, I'm impressed by that. And I'm proud of that. Because, like, they just know they need to do it. They could have snuck and eat because I'm not watching. But they know God is watching. So, I like that. Let's see. It feels like lunchtime. Okay, so... yeah, I'm not eating and drinking. Let's see. Thank you, Fire Rose. Okay, Tommy. Is it expensive to rent my shop? No. My shop is very inexpensive. So let's say I went to a salon and I rented a booth. It would be between $100 and $150 a week to rent the booth. Just my one little spot from the booth. From the salon, but my booth rent at my store is cheaper, and it's like 8 times the space for less price. However, now I have a second store. which I am going to put booth renters in. But I don't have any booth renters in there yet because I'm slacking. Because I've been away and I can't find the right equipment I want. Okay, and I have somebody screaming in the chat. I don't know how to make moderators, so they're just going to have their free speech right now. And really, I love all people regardless of what country they're from. And it's so crazy to me that the Jews and the Muslims even fight. Yeah, I don't know how to make a person a moderator from my phone. But what's crazy is that God made all of us. And the Muslim faith, the Jewish faith, the Christian faith, I don't know about any other faiths really, but they all teach peace. And God made all of us, whether you believe in whatever religion, God made all of us, and he would not appreciate us killing each other. He would not appreciate us having children of either country living in fear. What are they fighting over? Land, money. What are they fighting over? Like, that's so dumb. So, and then people just scream the stuff they're saying right here. Or I won't even talk bad about either side because God made us all. And our religions, none of our religions teach that. And for people to scream in my chat or to say free Palestine or free Israel, I just don't, I'm not down with that, because God of Abraham, Adam, Moses, Noah, that we all believe in, he would not be happy with the behavior of anyone that is hurting others through speech, through physical harm, through hurting their property. Like, are you serious? Why can't we get along? It makes no sense to me at all. And I'm not political, and I'm not into any of that. Like, I just think it's ridiculous. And I believe in all of the Abrahamic religions. And my religious morals and core came from being Christian. And they're still with me because all of those religions are correct in the true, unaltered form. Treat others how you want to be treated. So it's good that I'm driving so I don't have to read what the person's saying. But every human life is important. And yeah, I don't know what else to say on that. I do have to figure out how to do moderators because I really don't want to see that. Like, I prefer to see people getting along and people to realize that all religions are not bad. Like, they're really not. It's the people that practice them in a wrong way. Any person of those three faiths that are hurting people, they're not following their religion. And I'm speaking for all three religions. Whew. And then it's funny to me, it's funny because he's saying that, I'm not reading all of it because I can't, but I am going to address it because why not? First, I want to say I was Christian for 30 years, and now I'm Muslim for 11 years. I was not married to a Muslim when I became Muslim. Now, if it's true that Islam promotes beating of women, why in the world would I choose to leave Christianity to go to a religion that teaches beating of women? Do I look like I would marry a Muslim man that would beat me? Like, no, that makes absolutely no sense. So people like to pick out little stuff, and they're not reading it in Arabic, and then they're not reading the context. They're not studying the words that are being said. It does not promote that. However, I'm sure you would find some Muslim men that beat their wife because perhaps their interpretation of what they read made them think that they could beat a woman. I wish that God, the God that created all that exists, would bless me with a Muslim husband. And I'm pretty sure if he followed our religion, he would not put a finger on me because, again, you treat people how you want to be treated. However, when I was Christian, I don't talk a lot about religion on my channel, but I do want to in Ramadan, just because that's what this month is about, like trying to be a better spiritual, like obedient person to God. Um, Dang, what was I saying? Oh yeah. When I was Christian is when I learned and when I believed that the man is the head of the household. And I'm okay with feminism. I'm okay with anyone that doesn't agree with me, because God made us all different. Okay. And I'm okay with that. As long as you're not disrespecting my belief, I'm not going to disrespect yours, whether you disrespect mine or not. But when I was Christian, I believed God made the order. Okay. God, Jesus, man, woman, child. I believe that the order. I believe physical proof, a man is stronger. He's the leader. He's the protector of the household. I believe that. I'm not married to a Muslim. I'm not married to anybody. And I believe that. That's just in my mind, in my heart, of what I believe. And I'm pretty sure those three faiths of Judaism, Islam, and Christianity, the man is the head of the household. Should any man put his fingers on a woman, my opinion is no. And I've never read or seen any religious text from those three sources that promotes that. No matter what anyone wants to pick and choose out of English, which is not the original tongue of any of our books, you can show me any word you want. You will never convince me that Islam teaches or promotes a beating of a woman. The man is the protector of the woman. Now, if you're the protector of the woman, why are you going to harm her? You're not, okay? So yes, I did not leave Christianity to become a Muslim so I could be beat by a man. No. And men of all faiths do beat on their women, which is unfortunate. And that is a problem that has nothing to do, let me go. That has nothing to do with religion. But I understand what you're saying, because you're going to read things with your, people that don't like Islam. You're going to pick and choose little stuff that people think are true about Islam. And you're going to run with it because it makes it look bad. But if you practice Islam, you're going to know that that's not okay. And I'm not going to look, everyone could look at whatever you show. But I practice Islam, and I'm telling you, there's no text you're going to show me, and you're going to show me English too. You have to go back to the original language of any word you want to break down, and don't translate it because you don't understand the translation. Okay. And even if it did say that, okay. If it did, which it doesn't to me, Islam does not promote that. I'm gonna answer why did I leave Christianity to go to Islam, and I'm gonna see if there's a way to. I could block a person. Put user in timeout. Hide user on this channel. Add moderator. Oh crap! I made him a moderator. Oh crap! Remove moderator. Okay. Don't. I'm learning this YouTube. Okay, I'm going to explain that, but first I'm going to add people that I trust in here as moderators. Please don't delete anybody that's talking stuff unless it's like just blatant horrible. He says Islam hates everyone. I'm a Muslim, so I even love Professor Foxtrot, because Professor Foxtrot is ignorant to what Islam is, and I used to be afraid of Muslims. I promise you guys, I'm going to explain to you why I used to be afraid of Muslims. I need to write this check for my rent. I really used to be afraid of Muslims. So, hold on. I'm going to make some moderators. Fire Rose, I'm going to make you a moderator. Professor Foxtrot said make me a moderator. Okay. I'm adding her. Thank you, Foxtrot, because I never knew how to run now. God would not appreciate the Islamic faith. Well, I believe God made the Islamic faith. I believe God made Judaism, the Torah, the Bible, in the Quran. I really believe that. Okay, let me see. Don't boot him because I want to understand why I want to explain to him. Tommy, I'm just going to make you a moderator, but I know you're driving. Let's see, add moderator. I'm going to have a lot of moderators because I am going to be talking about Ramadan and Islam in this month of Iowa Mama. I'm adding you. I don't know who's here right now. Okay, I'm just going to add you 3 for now because I want to answer the question. Dang it. Okay, it won't let me add you. Let me see. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm adding all the people I know and trust as moderators from now on. Why did I become Muslim? That's a long story, but I'm going to give you a very condensed version of why I became Muslim. First, my family is Christian. They're Quakers, which is like Christian people that just love everybody. That's how I look at it. Let's see. I lived in New York up until I was 29, 30. And there's a lot of Muslims in New York, but I was not Muslim back then. Then I moved to Kansas City, Missouri 11 years ago or 12 years ago. And one of my childhood friends took me to church because I wanted to be a member of a church and be around believers of God. And then at the end of the sermon, they said, whoever wants to be Professor Foxtrot, I'm going to answer, first I'm going to tell you why I became Muslim. And then I guess I'll answer other questions as long as you're not mean. Which is no reason to be mean to me. But if it makes you feel good, whatever, I don't know. But let me see. Okay, so I went to church and they said, just know Foxtrot, whoever's here watching, just know Professor Foxtrot does not like Muslims and is biased on what he's learned on his own research. And just know that I am a Muslim. So if you follow me, you kind of know my character somewhat. And please try to take a representation of Islam from someone that actually practices it. And if you're taking the representation of a Christian, a Jew, a Buddhist, just everybody, look at the people's character. But also, if you're looking at people of bad character, you also have to look at, they might not really be following the religion the way they're supposed to, because most of us of all faiths do not follow the book the way we're supposed to. So it makes our religions look bad, and it makes a person like Professor Foxtrot think that Muslim teaches hate of everyone. But really, if you take the time to read the Quran from beginning to end with the open mind and take out what you think you know of it, it's not the way he's trying to portray it or the way he believes it to be so. But I was also ignorant. And as I said before, I was afraid of Muslims. And that's a true statement that I'm not going to go into right now. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I'm one of them. But that's another reason why I don't feel like I chose Islam, because how can you be afraid of something and then you become it? That's not, I don't see how that's possible. Okay, but anyway. Okay, so I'm trying to look this way because I'm trying not to be distracted by his comments. But let's see. Okay. I went to, let me walk over this way. I went to the church. I don't even know what kind it was, but it was a nice church. The sermon was great. At the end of the sermon, they said, the pastor said, whoever wants to be a member of the church, come to the front to be saved. You guys, this is where I work. Man, I don't even want to show him. He might send me a bad, mean letter or something. And that was the statement. Okay, he said, whoever wants to be a member of the church, come to the front to be saved. Even as a Christian, I believe that only God knows who's saved on Judgment Day. And I still believe the same exact thing. I believe that on Judgment Day, everybody, Professor Foxtrot, believers, non-believers of all these faiths, atheists, just whatever you believe, I believe everyone on Judgment Day is going to stand before God, and we're going to have our good deeds and bad deeds, and no one can say they're saved. So obviously, I couldn't go up to the front to be saved, which meant I couldn't be a member of the church, which meant I didn't belong there, and I didn't go back. Because a lot of Christians believe that Jesus is your Lord and Savior. So if you believe in him and repent, like, he died for your sins. So you're saved, you're good, everything's good to go. I don't believe that. I never did, even as a Christian. I never fit in with the regular Christian church. I believed in the entire Bible, beginning to end. I believed in keeping the Jewish Leviticus laws. I believed in no pork. I believed in no shrimp. I believed in the women not wearing men's clothes. Like, I believed in all the stuff that the Jews follow, which is why I love them too, because they really try to follow that stuff, those laws in the Old Testament. But I believe in Jesus. I believe Jesus is from the Virgin Mary, and I just don't believe he is God. I never did. I believed it was God, and then it was Jesus. God created Jesus. All that exists on earth or everywhere, I believe God created, including Jesus. Never believed in the Trinity. So then again, I don't fit again with a lot of Christians, but some do believe they're separate entities, that God is the most high above everything. But most, from what I can see, believe in Trinity. I'm okay with that because that's your belief, and I'm cool with that. I just don't understand it, and I don't believe it. So I never believed in that. Let's see. Okay, so how did I become Muslim? So I left there kind of frustrated because I'm going to read all the comments after I finish this little story. And I'm at work because I just need to pay my rent. Okay, so then what happened? So I'm here in Kansas City, not a lot of Muslims. I'm married to a Christian man. I just had a baby. My baby's like a month old. Then I have a 1.5-year-old. Like, we have a whole bunch of kids. We have 4 kids, and I'm married to a Christian man. So after I went to the church, I'm like, what the heck? Like, I want to go to a church. I want to be around people that, believe and worship God. Only Christian church is all I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking of any other religion. So I went onto a website. It's called Cafe Mom. And on Cafe Mom, it's like a social media website for mothers. Okay. And in that it's like a ton of different groups. So I joined a group called Religious Debate or Religious Roundtable. And in that group is people of all faiths. So in that group, I made a post. I said, this is what I believe. Is there any church that is similar to what I believe? So I listed off everything, like 15 things. I said, I believe in heaven and hell. I believe in God. I believe in wearing dresses for women, which I don't do that right now. I believe in no pork. I believe in heaven and hell. So I just listed off the things that I believe. And then everybody posted and said, oh, you sound like us, or you sound like us. And then one person posted, go on this website. It's called BeliefNet.com. So BeliefNet.com has this questionnaire thing. So it has like 25 questions, and it says, like, number 1, it says, how many gods are there according to your belief? And it'll say 1, 2, none. And then it'll say, so you'll choose one. Then it'll say, how important is that answer to you? And then you'll say a little bit, not much, whatever. Okay. So at the end of the quiz, it's not a quiz, it's a questionnaire. It matches your current beliefs towards religions. Okay. Based on the principles of each religion. So it put number 1, the first spot, it put me at 100% match to Judaism. Now, of course, I'm going to match Judaism because they believe in one God, monotheism. They believe in almost everything. I believe everything they believe in pretty much because it's the Old Testament stuff. I believe in that. So that made sense, but they don't believe in Jesus. So even though it was 100%, I was like, I don't need to. And I wasn't looking for anything other than Christianity, but I didn't need to look into it because there's no doubt Jesus was real to me. And he was special, a prophet, a messenger, born of the Virgin Mary. So I didn't even look at that, but it made sense. Number 2, it said 100% matched to Islam. I was like, what the heck? How in the world could it match my answers at all to Islam? Because I believe in God, the Bible, not Allah. Okay. So I was like, what the heck? That was weird to me. That's the first time in my life that I actually started learning anything about Islam. I did have one cousin that she's like my second cousin that she met a man in college and moved to Saudi Arabia. That's the only exposure that I remember of Islam at all, because she would fly in through New York and meet with my mom, and her family would go pray while they were there. And that's the only thing I knew. And they were nice and everything. Okay, so I decided to join the Cafe Mom Muslim Moms group. And I asked all kinds of questions. And then I just started studying. Like 3 months, I studied about Islam. And the first thing I learned, was Allah is God. It just means God. And it's the same God of Adam and Eve. I was like, wow, that's interesting. So once I kept learning, but there was a few things that I was not cool with. I couldn't wrap my mind around it. I wrote down like 20 questions and I went to the mosque, which was a big step for me because I am extremely, extremely shy. But I wanted questions answered, that besides the ones in the group from the mothers. So the office manager at the mosque answered all my questions. Then I was married to a Christian man. He was like, he's still Christian to this day. And he did not convert, but I did. Okay, after about 4 months, I converted. So that's why I became Muslim, not because of a man, not because of anything, except for I believe God. I believe God showed me Islam. I'm kind of afraid to read all the comments because the person is totally biased, doesn't love all people of the world, and is just full of, I feel, hate. And that's not what I'm about. But I will try to answer some other questions unless I just see stuff that makes me not be able to read the chat anymore, because that's not how I want my day to go. My day was good. I just had a nice, beautiful walk, and I don't feel biased. I don't feel like I'm biased. I really don't. I'm glad I'm black and white, which I love because I feel like I'm a part of both. I don't feel like I'm biased in race. I don't feel like I'm biased in religion because I basically followed the Jewish faith, the Christian faith, and the Muslim faith. I don't feel biased between any of them because I feel that God made us all. And I believe that he made all three books, and just society in general messed it up. I'm not upset with any religious people. I'm upset with people that harm others physically or mentally, which is why I'm trying not to look at this chat, but I have no choice but to read it all. So I'm going to go back to the top and answer anything I might see here. Oh gosh, I'm nervous because it's hard to be peaceful and nice to someone that is telling you your religion is like the worst thing on earth and is trying to say stuff intentionally to irk your nerves instead of having an intelligent, peaceful conversation. It's hard to keep that peace and not get upset, but I'm going to attempt it right here and right now. Okay. Oh, Donald Trump is here again. Donald Trump likes to come to my chats too. Okay, I'm going to go up. Okay. Okay. So you eat right before sunrise and after sunset. I'm trying to do it right. Okay, I think Fire Rose answered it, but it's before the first prayer starts. So the first prayer starts maybe around an hour-ish before the sunrise. So I think she gave you the resource to check out the times. Here in Kansas City, it's 4:51. We have to be done eating by 4:51 a.m. and we could eat at 8:16 p.m. That was yesterday, and every day changes based on, as we get closer to summer, the days are longer. Okay. But you could go to islamicfinder.com, put in your zip code, and it'll give you the times. So where it says Fajr, whatever time Fajr is, you have to don't eat or drink after that time. And it'll say Maghrib. The Maghrib time is when you could break your fast. So that's the first and the fourth prayer. Okay. Sorry, I cannot bring you back as a mod and until you decide to love me as a Muslim. Thanks. I want to leave him in here. Yes, yes. Want me to leave him in here? Yeah. Um, really, people are intelligent because my people that follow me, they know I'm a decent person and I'm not like being like, I'm pretty transparent. Um, yeah. So kind of people are intelligent enough to know, that what he's saying. Um, I mean, we see what's going on in the world. I don't know. I mean, if he just gets outrageous, which I haven't seen anything outrageous yet, I've just seen inaccurate statements that he really truly believes. I guess I will, if anyone wants to know, I will talk about why I was afraid of Muslims. Um, okay, let's get some moderators in here, and if you don't like the channel, you could always change. If he's making me mad. Hey, you're not supposed to be reading this. I don't feel mad anymore because I got to tell my story of why I became Muslim, so that was kind of fun. I kind of like to say it. Okay. And then also, probably he wants me to get upset or feel hurt, but I don't because it's ignorance. It's like, it's just ignorance, that's it. So it's kind of hard to be upset of that. Okay, let's get some Okay. There's a great app called Ramadan that will give you start and stop eating times. Cool. Fire Rose is fasting with us for Ramadan, but she's not Muslim, and that's cool because that's how we're meant to be, live in peace together. There's no reason not to, like, what the heck? Okay. Don't you break the fast at sunset? Okay, we already answered that. So yes, we do break it at sunset. And I believe it's when if you look in the sky, if it's clear and stuff, there's like a red thin line. And I'm pretty sure, like, if we didn't have clocks and stuff, I think that's how you could tell when it's time to eat. But me personally, I just use the apps or the Islamic Finder times, calculated times. Okay. I have to read his comments before I read it out loud because I don't want to say out loud the negative things. They have different times at Burj Al Arab because the sun sets at different times depending on altitude. Yes. Okay, so Professor Foxtrot says that he's correct that different places in the world fast different amounts of times. In some parts of the world, they have maybe 5 hours of sunlight. That means they're dry fasting 19 hours. Okay, so everyone has a different amount of time to fast, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. I'm biased based on data, not ignorance. Okay. If you believe so, that's fine. Can you eat once after sunset? Okay, I don't know what happened. But I messed it up. I messed up the chat, so I'll wait a second. Is there a way for me to chat in here? Like, is there a way for me to put my own words in there from the phone? Okay, I don't even know what I was saying. Okay, I was reading. I gotta go get in there and I gotta go get in here and put this on the charger. Okay, let me see. I'm going way back up. I'm trying to go back up so I can see whatever comments. Okay, can you eat one sunset? Okay, it does not have to be one. Okay, so that's what I was saying. I hope you're in here, Joe. So, like yesterday, what we did when it was 8:16, we ate a date and we had water. And then we did our fourth prayer and then we had the meal. So that's how a lot of people do it. You break the fast and you do your prayer because it's time to pray now. And then you could eat whatever you want up until the next morning when the first prayer comes in. So for Kansas City, Missouri, it is 5:41 a.m. Oh no, 4:51 a.m. Did I say 5? Okay. Thank you for your vote, everyone. I'm coming in 2020. Build the wall. So funny. Now I could talk for 5 hours about building a wall and Australians, about who the country belongs to, but I am not going to go political that way. Okay. Trump truly is a great man, Professor Foxtrot says. Funny thing is, I actually agree with Professor Foxtrot about the condoning of violence in the Abrahamic faith, but there are wonderful people of every faith. Violence is a human problem. Okay, agree, Fire Rose. I know a lot of great Muslims. There is violence in all of our religions if you look at our texts. And I'm gonna say, as far as God is like gives his rules, and I don't know if that's what you mean or just amongst all of them. Um, I'm not even gonna talk about that actually, but it's in there. Um, I simply disagree that the values of all religions are the same. Why no pork? Tommy, no pork because for me is because the Bible says it's an unclean animal and don't eat it. Um, Jews and Muslims don't eat it, but Christians do because they think that. I think maybe a Christian here could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that they think that Jesus made everything clean by like being the sacrificial lamb. Is that correct? But I don't believe that to be true. I don't think he came to get rid of the laws. I don't think so. Let me see. Okay, give bacon to Muslims for world peace. I had bacon last night and it was turkey bacon and it was good. Like that's not offensive or anything. I don't know if that's your intentions to be. Oh, I came in here to get charged. I was like, why am I even sitting here? Okay. Oh, I need to put this on the charger. Oh, this is my store. This is where I do hair. This is where I. Okay. Give bacon to Muslims for world peace. For the record, I had pork breakfast during Ramadan today because I'm not Christian, Muslim, or Jewish. Fox, Professor Foxtrot, Jews don't eat pork either. No, I don't believe in Trinity. Oh, interesting. Lisa, you're a Christian, you don't believe in Trinity? Oh, okay, thank you. I never understood why no pork and what other types of meats. Tommy, from Muslims and Jews. Oh, okay, maybe you just heard my answer. Let's see. A conservative rabbi said that lab-grown pork would be kosher. Islam is a plagiarism of Judaism. So the way how Islam goes with Judaism and Christianity is that I'm going to show you my other store too. Is that God he sent different texts and messages, which was the same message to different groups of people. So he sent the Torah, he sent the Bible, he sent the Quran as the final one. That's the hair store, which I sell oils and incense. I have some wood jewelry. This is wood jewelry, a choker, and then this is the other news store. This is my other store, which I need to pay my rent. That's why I'm here. But I think I have a customer coming because they text me. We never talked about the time. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah. Anyway, it's not a plagiarism. It's they're all from God. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So of course they're similar. Yeah, they really are. Um I want your day to go. I am just honest. I am biased. Everyone is biased. Probably a little bit, yeah. And also it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like we could have a discussion that is not like why would you tell if someone's life is surrounded of like if I love Islam and that's what I'm living my life on, like I don't see what's the point of being rude and just I don't understand, but whatever. That's how some people are. That's fine. Thanks for toning it down, Professor. Me too, Mika. I'm black and white. I didn't know that. But everybody thinks I'm Mexican. I don't know why my mom is white with red hair, green eyes, and freckles, and my dad is black for hair, black hair, black eyes, and no freckles. Tommy, when I was in New York, I didn't wear this because I wasn't Muslim, and everybody thought I was Spanish. Everybody, and every day, somebody would say something Spanish to me. So I tried so hard to learn, and I probably know 300 words in Spanish, but I don't know how to put them together. In this mall that we're in, dang it, I have to be outside because I'm gonna get copyright stuff. Dang it. Okay, so my phone's gonna probably die. When my phone dies, the live stream's over. I forgot the mall plays the music, so I can't be in here. Man, that's cool, Tommy. I'm excited. Okay, this is what I use to lock my store. Okay, let's see. I'm pulled over. I'm getting fuel and then some lunch. Don't worry, I'm not reading and driving. Good. I just stopped to do my own prayer. Cool. My screen is frozen. Let's see. My screen. That's what he said. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now Professor says that pork is clean if you follow science and not religion. What's interesting about that is no, most people don't eat pork. Like a lot of people don't eat pork because it's not healthy. But if you say so, that's fine. Um, let's see. I don't really care who eats pork. I just don't eat pork. Like that's the thing. I don't care what other people do because it's all our own life. Now this is a hair salon store, or what kind of place is it? Looks like there's a bunch of doors. Yeah, it's a giant flea market. It's a giant indoor flea market. Hi, Fortnite. So every is like probably 40 stores in there, and each little cutoff, everyone has their own business license. They open and close when they want. However, we have to open and close based on when the mall is open and closed, and we're open every day except for Christmas, 10 to 8, but Sunday we're open 11 to 7. Okay. Every day somebody says something Spanish to me too. Yay, black and white club. Yeah, but now everyone thinks I'm Middle Eastern. They always say, what country are you from, sister? Somalia. They think I'm from Africa a lot. It's like a lot of times someone thought I was from Iraq, but not when I dress like this. This, nobody knows. Like when I wear my real thing like I really should be, that's when people really think I'm foreign, but I'm not. My whole family, everybody's American for all the generations I can remember that I know about. I'm happy to hear that this happens to somebody else. I thought it was just me. People speak Spanish and then they're confused when I don't understand what they're saying. And even like this, people, because there's so many Spanish people here, like probably, man, if we sat here and watched the people that come in right now, probably 7 out of 10 would be Spanish. But even sometimes people here will come speak Spanish to me. I still want to learn. Hi, One Golden Breeze. Okay. If people stop judging the book by the cover and get to know up by R. Yeah. Yeah, you don't know what people are anymore these days. Okay, I think I'm caught up with all of the comments. Do you believe in Haile Selassie? I don't, if you're talking to me. I don't. I don't know much about Haile Selassie. I know one of my favorite singers likes him, and I try not to listen to it because it's kind of like a gospel for that, and I don't want to listen to religious stuff for, who I don't worship. I don't know about him. I should read about him. Is he from Africa or Jamaica? I haven't really studied other religions. I just know a lot about Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Hey, I have a question. Why there is no Parsi religion in modern day Persia, Iran? Okay, I have no idea. Mayank, so I don't know about that. Okay, Ethiopia. Okay. Haley Selassie. Do the Rastafarians, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about like a lot of other different belief systems. It's interesting to know though how other people believe. Whew. We have a nice little wood bench here. Oh boy. I didn't get a lot done today. I wonder if I could get vitamin D through the clouds. Well, Professor, um, you gave me a lot of things to talk about, and you got my blood pressure up a little bit. I have not been taking my blood pressure medicine. I don't even know if I have any right now, but I feel better now. Maybe another day I'll talk about why I was afraid of Muslims. But basically the same reason everybody else was afraid. People following Parsi religion worship Zoroaster today. They all live in India because of the Islamization of Iran by sword. Really? Farsi? Do you mean Farsi or you mean Parsi? I never heard of that. I never heard of Parsi or Zoroaster because of the Islamization of Iran. You do get vitamin D even when it's cloudy outside. Cool. I was watching a video the other day. Farsi is Parsi. Okay. I'm not familiar with that. Farsi is a language. I don't know if she's coming or not. I left my store open. I put the lock on, but I didn't lock it. I need to get that mud off my shoes. I look gangster nice. Oh, that's funny. How are you? I had to be gangster because someone got gangster on me. But maybe we're friends now. I don't know. Good. Nice. I did the 45-minute outside walk today. That's how this video started. Then it switched to talking about religion. But I think we're all getting along now. I learned how to make moderators too. Ooh, I'm gonna make you a moderator. But I'm glad like nobody like took the person out because we had a good discussion, I think. And then Donald Trump came by. Oh man. I've met a few Trumps on here. I don't know if this Trump is the same Trump that came before. Okay, let me see. How do I do that again? Oh man, where'd it go? Dang it. Let me see. Yeah, everyone has an opinion. I'm pretty cool with that, but I don't know. Sometimes it's annoying. Hi, fat shame. Fire Rose. Hi, fat shame. Mika says you're doing a get outside for 75 days thing. I want to play too. One golden breed. Sounds like a good conversation happened today, but I don't have time to go back and read it all. Yes. It was an interesting little conversation about Islam hates everybody. And I said, no, it doesn't. And then they also said that Islam teaches women beating. And I said, no, it doesn't. I wouldn't have became Muslim if it taught women beating. I would love a good Muslim husband, and I am not expecting to be beat, and I will not be beat. Because no, that is not how I'm trying to live. We treat each other how we want to be treated. You and are very fuiste a challenge. I was in Iran last year representing India in Tehran. One of the people who received me asked about my Parsi colleague Jamshed. He told us that my colleague Jamshed nods in positive. Girl, I hear that. Not ready. Not ready. I feel like the sun is peeking out a little more. Or maybe some of the clouds went away. About the beating thing, yeah. Oh yeah. Most of us are not down for a beating. mm, I put on chapstick during Ramadan. I don't know if people don't. I don't think I've ever been hit by a man, but I know I would not be with the man that's gonna hit me. It was awesome meeting you if you're talking to me. We met. He came and saw me at the airport, which I'm going to talk about in a different video. Okay. Mayank Singh. No, Islam doesn't preach women beating. I have studied Islam a little bit. Celibacy and continency over infatuation is what Islam teaches, very similar to other Abrahamic religions. If you're not married, celibacy. If you're married, you do what you do with your spouse, and there's blessings in that. But yeah, we're not supposed to. I'm really not supposed to touch a man, period. I'm not supposed to hug. I'm not supposed to talk to him in private. And I believe in this stuff. I'm not saying I'm practicing it the way I should. In Ramadan, I'm really trying to be better with that. Yeah, until we get married. And I like that. Like, I'm very cool with that. And I don't like to have male friends. I just want my husband, and that's it. Like, I want my husband to be my best friend, my everything. And I want to be his only close female friend. I'm not into dudes that have female friends. Like, we're not going to be a good match for each other. Like, it's just not going to happen because I believe things could happen. And it just doesn't go with what I believe, period, whether Islam or not. Which, that's extreme to some people, but that's just who I am. And I know there's men like that too. So I'll wait for him. And if he never comes, I'll just have to be alone because I want to be happy. Okay. Yeah. Mayank, yeah, the guy was saying that Islam teaches it, and he copied and pasted the Arabic from the Quran that supports what he believes to be true. But it's not true. Islam does not teach that, and I'm glad you know that. Shazak, I felt cold today because fasting weight loss. Also, it's a bit cold weather at this point in Finland. Oh, how long, do you know how long it is daylight outside in Finland? I want to look at the chart. Let me see how much battery I have left. 10%. Okay. Um, exactly. Also, you must believe in one wife only, one in your life. Similar, no, not for Muslims. No, in Islam, you can have more than one. However, so from my understanding, like in the Bible days, like Solomon had 1,000 wives. Men didn't have a limit on how many wives, and there's nowhere in the Bible that anyone could show me right now that puts a limit or says a man could only have one wife. And when I was Christian, I always believed that because I never saw a part that says you can't. It's that society puts in what they believe to be true and correct, or traditions and culture, but we can't add or take away from the religion God gave us, which is also in Islam. People add their tradition into it, and that doesn't make it true in the faith as far as I'm concerned, is what God says. But what Islam did was put a limit and guidelines to multiple wives, and the man could have up to 4 if he can treat them fairly. And I can't give you the exact quote from the Quran, but if he could treat them fairly, and if he can provide for all of them, because the man is the provider. However, not all women want to be in a polygamous relationship. And my opinion, and I'm not saying it's a religion, my opinion is a woman does not have to be in a polygamous marriage. And if she's not happy, I don't see why you would do that. Like, I don't understand why you would do that if everyone's not happy in the situation, but it happens. And then my aunt said, no, I mean in one wife, like physical and sexual relationship with one wife. I don't know what you mean. In any of the faiths, I would like to see where it says you can only have one. But no, if I marry a man and he's married to a woman, he will have to have sexual relations with me separately, not together, and he'll have sexual relations with her because that's part of your marriage. Unless I don't want it and he don't want it from me, but if I want it, he has to give it to me, and if she wants it, he has to give it to her, but not together and not in the same room and all of that stuff. But I'm not interested in that for myself right now. But I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'm not saying that's what I choose for myself. And that's probably mostly because I was born in America, and probably because of how I was born and culture and how I was raised and my mindset is probably why I'm not interested in that. With only your wife, not like one wife. Sorry, I frame my... Oh, okay, I got it. Yes. So our religions teach that... what is your religion? I'm just curious. Yeah, but the Abrahamic religions all teach no fornication, no sex before marriage. Yeah. Which most... like here in America is very common for sex before marriage. And it's common for a lot of people in all the Abrahamic faiths, from what I can see. But of course, that's not what we should be doing. And if I could, I would stay away from men, period. Like, I do men's hair. That's not real good for me to do as a Muslim. Really, I'm a basic Muslim. Sorry, but that's how I see myself. I'm trying to pray, fast. I'm trying to do the 5 pillars of Islam, which is pray. I'm not even going to list them, but right now I'm just trying to pray and fast. That's the basics I'm trying to do, and not harm others. That's what I'm trying to do. I'd probably be better if I was more involved with the community and stuff. I feel like I got a little tiny tan. I like that. I don't know if she's coming or not. I can write my check while I'm out here. Oh my gosh, why is it not here? What if I had to drive all the way home again? Oh my gosh. Let me go look in the car. I came all the way here to pay my rent. Dang it. If it's not in the car, I'm going to be in big trouble and have to drive all the way home again. Okay, Mika, I've heard your phone ring through your talking. Yes, my phone rang twice. That is my friend who I think knows I'm on the live stream. And it's not my customer. Yeah. I'm Hindu. It's the oldest religion in the world. I am 23 and still a virgin. I have refused many girls, not because of any religion, but because I have saved everything for her. And thank God that I have found her. Oh, I just want to let you know. Thank you, Fire Rose. I didn't even know you guys could hear my phone ringing. Hinduism is like 10,000 years old, tracing back to Indus Valley civilization. So who I'm not familiar. Oh, please be here. 1 second. I'm not familiar with Hinduism, but what's like the basic principles of it? Okay, I have to drive all the way home. Oh, I wonder, could I go to the bank? How much money would they let you get out? How much will Bank of America let you get out of the bank? What did you miss? Well, we talked about, we're talking about virginity right now. Adam, I'm Muslim. I've been Muslim 11 years. Mayank, that is beautiful. I think that's beautiful that you saved yourself for your wife. Did you guys get married? How does that work? And I wanted to know, what's the basic principle of Hinduism and who do you worship? I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, assalamu alaikum. Okay, just wait 1 second because I have to check this text message because now I got to drive all the way home to get my checkbook because I don't know how the heck it's not here, but I need to make sure she's not on her way. So if you go inside, you can get what you need, either cash or money order. If ATM, it might be around 200. I know you could get at least 500. How much is my rent? Oh, I don't want to go inside, but that's stupid to drive home. That's real stupid. Okay, everybody, 11 people here. I'm going to not shut off the live stream, but it's going to be frozen for a minute because I'm just going to check my text. I'll be right back in like 20 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. I guess I'm going to drive to the bank. First, I'm going to count my cash. Okay. And I need to turn my charger on. Okay. Okay. You should be able to get a counter check for the rent. Oh. Okay. If you go inside, you can get what you need. Okay. Let's see. Wow, that took a turn for Virginity. This is a crazy virginity. Wow, I must have been gone a long time. Man, I just can't believe this. Like, where the heck? I bet my checkbook is on my bed right now. That is so dumb. Okay. I'm going to read in 1 second. I'm just going to make sure my checkbook is not hiding in my little purse. And it's not. Ooh, at least I have my wallet. I had to count my cash, though. Because now I need to go get... Man, I'm broke. Because I went on a trip and now I'm going to New York. I bought so many plane tickets and then I didn't go to work for a week. I am like super broke. Okay. And this is my first month paying the 2 rents again. Okay, let's read what Mayank. I hope I'm saying it right. She is awesome. No, we aren't married yet, but we are planning. She is pursuing her PhD in physics, and she is a sport and gym freak. Awesome. I love that. What about you? What are you pursuing, and do you like sports and gym? And how did you meet? And are you in the same country? I'm over here doing some math. Physics is fun. But you gotta be smart. She's real smart. Okay, I think I have that much money. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna try the ATM and see what happens. Because it's my bank's ATM, so we'll see how much they give me. I doubt they'll give me that much. Make sure I don't have any more cash hiding somewhere. Okay, my kids, let's see. My 11, 13, and 14-year-old are Muslim. My 20-year-old is not Muslim. And my 3 little ones are fasting Ramadan with me. And I really appreciate that. Like, not appreciate that, like, I'm really proud of them because they're still going to school. And they could be sneaking food, but they don't. Well, I don't know if they do, but they sure seem like they don't. Okay, yes, I waited to get married before I lost my virginity too. This is Tommy speaking. It was not easy though. It was easy though. I didn't have any friends in school. What? Wow, that's amazing. Here in America, that is like so like special because almost everybody does not wait to lose their virginity for marriage. In these days, probably in the olden days, like a long time ago, they did in our grandparents' times. That's pretty amazing. I've only had one friend that I knew that her and her husband, which I hope they're still married, I don't know, they saved each other for each other. I like that. I hope my kids do that. I have 4 boys. And I hope all 4 of them do. And my 20-year-old is not Muslim, but I think he has some good morals. Man, and I hope they like get one woman, don't cheat, have a mother and father household, because I did not have that. I never met my dad ever. And my kids do not have my 3 little kids do not have their dad. And my 20-year-old, like, I separated from his dad when he was like 2. Yeah. So I hope they break the cycle of what my family has, not 2 parents in the household. But my mother had her dad and her mom, but I did not, and my kids do not. And unfortunately, sometimes a woman will not have a father figure for her kids, but then some awesome man will like marry her. Like, my time is pretty much run out for that because my kids are getting older. So hopefully they break that cycle. We're going to see if this... I wish the ATM would give me the money I need so I don't have to go in. I would be so happy. I'm going to read the comments in a second. I do not want to go in. Oh man, since I'm getting cash, if I got the check, I could just put the check underneath the door of the manager's office. Now I'm going to have to find someone to give the money to. Hope, because the manager's on vacation. She's the one I usually pay. Okay. I am an IAS officer currently serving in Kurukshetra district of Haryana on the post of additional district magistrate. I have completed my MA in political science at the age of 20. That's awesome. I like that. I have played cricket for my state. Awesome. Sweet. You guys are a good match. Oh, I found $10. Okay. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta get my bank card and then I will. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Isn't that so ugly? Oh my gosh. Look. I was so even more chunky. This picture is from when I was a Muslim. That's how long I had this card. It looks so bad, like a mugshot. Like the worst mugshot ever. See how much money they're going to give me. Come on, big bucks. Come on, come on. It's giving me it, I think. Nice. Wow, these machines will give you a lot of dang money. It just gave me hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you guys. Like hundreds. Wow. Okay, let me read before I go. Okay. Okay, I can't read yet, you guys. If you're going to be here with me, I'm 4 minutes from work, from where I just came from. And I will read in a second. Because safety first. Safety first with everything. Fasting, with driving, with exercise, with dealing with people. Some people are not safe for your mindset. Some people are toxic to your body in a mental way. And I'm not talking about our conversation here. I'm talking about real people in your real life. They could be toxic. I'm trying to use Ramadan this month to like really fast from all that kind of stuff too. Ooh, wee. Big piece of metal or something in the street. I'm already almost to work. Man, I am so happy I didn't have to go in. But my money's low. That little receipt tells you how much money you have. It is not looking pretty at all. But with my job, the more time I put in, the more money I make. And the rest of this week, I'm about to work real hard. I'm gonna try to do at least like 15 people. If I do 20 people, I'll be back good. Oh my gosh, and it's May. My trip is next month. Okay, you guys, I'm about to be grinding it. I'm about to be listing eBay stuff. I'm gonna be talking about my oils. I need some money. Dang. Just like weight loss, like money's the same way. Like there's no reason for us to be broke. Most of us, especially those of us here in the United States, nope. There's no reason to be broke. Oh, is that his baby? I have to see if that's his baby. Is that your daughter? Oh, she looks like you. Hi. She looks just like you. Yeah, you're gonna have some more braiding her hair. Oh. Let's go. Bye-bye. Wow, she looks just like her daddy. She's so cute. She looks like 1 year old. He is my she's waving by. He had to pick her up. He's from Kenya. He's my next door neighbor. He sells cell phones. No, he fixes cell phones. And I actually bought this van from his brother. Okay, let me read the comments. I really need to go pay the rent now. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna read the comments. Okay. I wish I could have cash hiding from me. Tommy, the other week, like 2 weeks ago, I found $400 at my house that I put in an envelope and I forgot about. I was so happy. But I'm sure I don't have money hiding anywhere. Okay. I was adopted. I knew my biological parents, but the adoptive family had 10 kids. Wow, how cool. Fatima, you seem like a very strong mother, mashallah. Inshallah, they will turn out good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mayank, which I hope I'm saying your name right. Gym and sports were an integral part of my life. That's awesome. Tommy, I never cheated on my wife. Never had the urge. She's a good woman. We take care of each other. However, at least 90% of the men I come in contact with have cheated on their wives and have disclosed that. Tommy, yes, I like that. You are not a cheater and you are representing the 10% of men that don't cheat and love their wives. And I think that number 90%, I believe it's at least 75% to 90% of American men. And I'm not being a men basher. From my experience, from the experience of every woman I know, almost every woman's been cheated on. That's why I'm a single mother. I was cheated on by my 20-year-old's dad. And I was cheated on by my 3 youngest kids' dad. And I will not stay with the cheater. I'm sorry. I will be a lonely old woman if you want to cheat on me. And if you want to cheat on me mentally or physically, it is not going to work. So I love you for being faithful to your wife. And women are not perfect either. So I will just say that. Women can cheat too. Let's see. Let's see. One golden breeze. When you make your own choice as a kid, you don't usually cheat on your fast. I started fasting as a teen for religious purposes, and it was serious to me, so I didn't cheat. That's awesome. Fatima, you lost a lot of weight. Thank you. I was probably 280 or 290 back then, and now I'm about 220, unfortunately. My lowest weight in the last 20 days was 201, but I gained back like 20. Okay. You were so chunky. I'm going to be honest with you, but it's an old picture, so be happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad I was chunky because now it's way better. I'm still chunky, but I was super chunky. Okay, let's see. Let's see. It's not ugly. You are just overweight. Thanks. You're not ugly. Beautiful, ugly is just a matter of perspective. Don't care about it. I think it's hard for someone to call someone ugly, yourself or others. And when someone told me on my channel, you lost weight, but you're still ugly. And I just always think that God made me this way. And if you call someone ugly, man, I'm sorry, I'm just talking religious today. If you call someone ugly, you're calling God's creation ugly. So you're ugly. So your insides are ugly. Okay. Um, Call me when you're done with the live, please. Yes, I will. Nikki speaks. I met her at the Cricket Academy. I taught her swing bowling and corrected her seam position to get, sorry, I'm smiling because that's kind of romantic, position to get that extra nick from the pitch. Our common interest in sports and science made us friends. I love that. I love that because you can meet the one that was made for you anywhere. Like, see, I'm sorry, I'm just a religious person today because I believe God sends you the right person. It could be at the right time. It's going to be the right time, the right place. It could be anywhere. Like, I don't care. Like, someone crashed into my car. For anybody single out there, I don't know if I'm the only single one out of anyone watching, but if you're single, like, you see how he met his future wife, which seems like he believes to be the perfect match for him, um, at the cricket place. Like, I could just walk into this building right now, and the person could hold the door open for me, and that could be my future husband. Or I could have got in this wreck the other day, and the police officer that came to take the police report could have been my husband. Or I could have been on the airplane. Oh, I'm going to tell you guys a story. I could have been on the airplane, and the guy sitting next to me saw the book I was reading, which was Dr. Fung Obesity Code. And he could have been like, wow, are you fasting? He could have been like, I just lost 50 pounds fasting, and I actually read that book. Like, I believe that's how powerful God can be. No, God is infinitely powerful, but I believe, like, that's how powerful, like, Tommy saved his virginity for his wife, and he's never even thought about cheating on her. But there's women like me that's been cheated on by men over and over. So could lose hope, but no, you can't lose hope because everyone's different, and there is a perfect person out there for everybody. Not we do have in the day, and for anyone else single out there like me, every day we need to work on being a better, okay, and we need to be living the life. It's funny because the single people can relate to me. Um, we need to be living the life of that perfect mate for the spouse that we want. So, like, for the spouse that I want, he would not like me to be on this live stream for 2.5 hours. Like, I need to have a productive day because he's out there being productive right now. Like, stuff like that. Like, my oils that Tommy needs, like, I should be able to go to my oil rack and tell him, okay, this is how you get your order. And I should go in there to get the oils and taking it to the post office. Like, my significant other does not play. He's disciplined, okay? And I'm gonna tell you a quick little story, which I'm gonna make a video just for us single people because my client's son joined the armed forces, I believe the Air Force. He's about 1 year into it, and on his, I don't know what you call it, but they sent him somewhere overseas, and the woman that was next to him on his plane ride overseas, his first deployment, is now his wife, and it hasn't even been a year. They met on the plane. They're both fresh into the armed forces, and I think they just had their first baby, and they're married already. 1 year, like, God is good, okay? So anyway, I'm sorry, but how people meet excites me because it's just amazing, you know? And I have a lot of men clients that I know they found that perfect person for them, and it's beautiful to see happy stories when all you know is sad stories. And I just love that. So I'm seeing two happy stories right here. And some of the people I follow on YouTube, they're happily married, and it's beautiful. Okay. So, Tommy, you found $400. I'm jealous. Now I need to look for some money around my house. Okay. I hate that your lowest was 201. It's like 2 pounds away from Wonderland. It's okay though. I was 185 and now Well, we're not going to talk about it. Yeah, it's like, I don't know why I did that. And I'm surprised people still watch me because 4 times I've went low and gained it back. But people still watching and I appreciate it. And in my mind, there's no doubt I'll reach my goal. Like zero doubt. Um, I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I don't know. Um, and there's zero doubt that anyone watching me that believes in yourself and are willing to put in effort and don't quit, like I have zero doubt you guys will reach your goals too. Like zero. Because there's no reason we can't. Like if we choose to put in the work, we will reach our goals. Simple as that. If we choose to self-sabotage, if we choose to do all the bad habits that we know are bad, of course, we're gonna keep staying the same weight or keep gaining it back. But we have the tools. Almost all of us know what to do to lose our weight, to get to our goals, and every last one of us could tap into the discipline needed to achieve our goals. Like all these other people losing all the weight, keeping it off, we could do it too, and we all know that. But we're just not choosing to be disciplined. Oh, okay. We gotta want it more. We gotta want it more than the Sunday that I wanted to stop and get at Sonic last night. Okay. Fatima. 3 months ago, I weighed my heaviest at 216, but now I'm 180. Alhamdulillah. That is great. Good job. Because she got disciplined and did what it took to lose that weight. Nope, you're not the only single one out here. I'm not alone. Good. It feels good not to be alone. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There are a few of my friends that have gotten married, and boy, it seemed like they were like me, like they were never going to find a man, and they are happily married, and I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for them because, oh, they struggled. They struggle a lot. They struggle a lot. And now they found a beautiful man that loves them and they love them and they're living great and they're married for years and years and I love it. Okay, does your husband have to be Muslim? If there's anyone Muslim on this live stream, you're gonna want to close your ears for my answer because a lot of people's not gonna like what I'm about to say. Oh, Tommy. I can't even find the right words to answer your question, but there's no mosque that I know of that would marry me to a non-Muslim man. Okay? According to probably 99.9% of Muslims, yes, my husband has to be Muslim. According to myself, and I'm not saying what the face says, I can't even explain the answer I want to give. I can't even explain it. I don't even really want to have backlash either. I'm not 100% confident I'm going to find a Muslim husband. And I will tell you, I have been married to a Muslim twice, 2 different Muslims twice. And I'm not going to go into why I'm not married to them. But both situations were things I could not stay in. I absolutely could not stay in those marriages. I think the 2 men are beautiful people. The problem is, oh, dang it. It's so hard to answer your question. The answer is yes, they have to be Muslim. The other answer is there's a possibility I could marry someone that's not Muslim. And that's just what it is. Oh my gosh, that's one of my clients that I did before. I wonder if he's going to get his hair done by the other lady. Sorry, I didn't answer that question good, but a Muslim woman is supposed to marry a Muslim man according to 99.9% of Muslims. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. My marriages were horrible though, but I still think they're good people, the 2 men that I married. But I didn't know them enough. But I don't think I could have knew the things I knew until I married them. That's the problem because most Americans have a boyfriend first and you get to know them, you live with them, and then you marry them after you already knew them. But the problem with that is society does not practice their religions, including me. I'm so far off of how I should practice. Um, so if we were all about practicing our religion the way it's supposed to be, I think most of our marriages would work, Muslim or otherwise. But we don't. We're pretty selfish, and I'm not just saying them. I'm saying people in general are selfish, not compromising. We're out here mingling amongst. I'm mingling with men. They're mingling with women, which is why I don't like that. Like, I want a man that doesn't want to be around women. I don't want him to be at work, chilling, eating lunch with her every day. That's how my 20-year-old's dad, that's how he cheated, because a coworker, she knows your problems, you know her problems, you see each other every single day, you develop feelings. I do not believe in male-female relationships. And I'm not saying I don't have them. I'm not saying that either, but I don't agree with them. If I have a man, if I start talking to some guy serious today, I'm not having any conversations with any men, because he gets all my attention, and vice versa, because you develop feelings. I'm sorry. I really believe that. 9 times out of 10, somebody's gonna develop a feeling, even if they don't profess it and say it. Somebody's gonna get a feeling. Okay. Man, that's kind of like a sensitive topic for me because of how I'm living my life, and I'm not strong in my faith. This is Ramadan. I'm trying to be stronger, but that's the only thing missing in my life. I don't miss money. Like, if you guys knew how much money this receipt told me I have in my bank account, like, it doesn't make me feel bad. Like, I'm not a materialistic person. Like, I love my life. I do kind of love my job and my business. I love my YouTube. I love my life, except I'm missing that husband. Okay. And it's hard for a Muslim convert woman that has no man, as like a father, a brother, someone to go help me find a man. Because when you go to the mosque, you don't mingle with the men. Like, you don't even look their way. They don't look your way. So it's very hard for a converted Muslim woman to find a decent Muslim husband. Very hard. Okay. I didn't answer it good, but hopefully you get what I was saying. Okay. Fatima said, I don't know if it's Fatima or Fatima. Our spouses are written for us before we're even born. It's destined. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. That's why if you have good faith, you're going to just focus on each day and being a good person, and believe that God is going to send you what's for you. You cannot miss what's for you. I do believe this. Just my faith is kind of low, I guess. I don't know. I believe it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's my problem. Yes, Tommy. Yes, you should. You need to go do that right now. Go in there and look at those oils and put them in the post office, and let me send this money over there to you, please. Oh man, that's funny. Of course we watch you because we know you're going to make it, and you make it seem real. You show us the real deal about weight loss. It's not easy, and I believe in you. And when you make it, I'll make it. Gosh, I gotta make it so that you'll make it then. Oh man, and yesterday I was like, dang it, Mika, you're gonna do good, because people are watching, like, it really is not for me. And then I just still went and bought the damn ice cream. Like, I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, oh, I really did think about you guys. I thought about you guys when I went and bought the ice cream, and I just still bought it. And I don't know why. Like, oh, that's horrible. Because I was fine. I could have just went home and went to freaking bed. But nope, I ate the dang ice cream. Thank you, Lisa. I love you too. Yeah, I think anybody that's been on a roller coaster, I know that's why you guys are around, because you could really relate. The people that are thin or disciplined, I am not sure why you guys watch me, but I love it and I appreciate it a lot. And I'm not looking at the camera because I hate this yellow teeth. And I keep saying it, and I know that brings attention to it. And yeah, I don't know why I say that, because that's embarrassing. But whatever. And I'm not embarrassed by my gap. I'm not embarrassed by my gap at all. And I'm going to make a gap video. I'm going to make a gap video about where it came from, and why I never fixed it, but I don't like that yellow at the bottom. Okay, let's see. Okay, now I really need to hide it. Um, I don't know if the person's coming or not. Once I pay my rent, if she's not here, I'm going to leave. And I'm going to be productive for the rest of my day, you guys. But maybe this is productive because we're keeping each other company. I don't know. Um, but just my husband would not like it because we have goals. He wants to be a millionaire like me, and he's out there grinding it right now. And I have not made any money moves today. And we are in this together. He's the provider, but we're business people and entrepreneurs, so we hustling it together. Okay. And he is out there somewhere right now as I speak. Okay, he might be at the gym too. I don't know. Cause he's buff. He got muscles. Okay. Let's see. You were supposed to tell us a story about the plane. Oh, I told the story. I told the story about the plane, I think. About the boy that met his wife on the plane just a year ago. I think that's the story I was supposed to tell. If it was a different story, a different day, I have no clue. Except for the man sitting next to me on the plane, he was like overweight. I wanted him to see my book. Not because I think he's fat or something, but because I want all people that need 100 pounds to lose to know about fasting. But you can't just go up to fat people, which I'm fat too. And I'm sorry if you're offended by that word. I'm just not into semantics of words. I'm fat and that's what it is. So you could tell if someone's 100 pounds overweight. So I just wish all overweight people knew the beauty of fasting, but you can't go up to them and tell them. But you could do a channel. So anyone that's fasting and you don't have a channel, that's an opportunity for you to spread the word and you're really helping somebody. If you do a channel and you help, if you even have 50 subscribers or one subscriber that really you touched in some kind of way, like you're spreading the word because then they're going to spread, they're going to do it. You know what I mean? Like it just spreads. Okay. You don't have to answer. Oh, you can't hear me. I'm sorry, don't answer. It's okay. Do what your heart says. Okay, I already answered, but not as deep as I wanted to. Like, if I ever married a non-Muslim man, the Muslim community would not accept it as marriage, and it would have to be through the state, which Muslims don't marry just through the state. We marry in a different way, and there's probably no way for me to make it a valid marriage in Islam. Um, but with that said, I'm not saying I wouldn't ever do it. That's the bad part. That's the really bad part. But it would kind of be like it would be a shameful thing. And I wouldn't want my kids to see that. So I don't know. Probably I'll just be single or wait for my blessing or who knows what else. I don't know what's to come. I don't know. All I know is I will not be hurting anyone else in my travels on my journey to Judgment Day. So if I do things people don't approve of, it's not hurting them. They might just not like it because they don't approve, but it's not hurting others. And that's what's most important to me is that I don't hurt others. And I'm not saying I don't hurt others because I might do something, I might not keep my word, or I might do other stuff like that. But that's my biggest goal is not to hurt others. If I'm sinning, it's usually sinning against myself, and I'll be held accountable for that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Marriage is so difficult. I think it's one of the most difficult things I've ever done. I love my wife, wouldn't change anything, but marriage is not easy. Anything good is not easy. So, but man, when I was with my ex-husband, it was good. When it was good, it was good. Like that was my best friend. And that's how I picture my next marriage to be, except with no end to it. Like it was exactly how I wanted it to be. Besides the cheating and the other stuff I didn't know about, but the part I did know about, everything was like perfect. So when people might look at me like I'm looking for a fantasy and what I'm looking for, no, I've actually had what I want. It just was not the right person. So my fantasy can be a reality. And so can other people's fantasy. Like we just can't settle. Like I'll sit single for 10 more years if that meant waiting for the right person. There's been a lot of people I liked, but we are not, it's obvious and clear we're not a match. I cannot be happy. And me not being happy means they probably wouldn't be happy. Yeah. So no settling. I mean, I have options. I even have Muslim options, but we're just not good matches. Okay. Fatima. Me and my husband knew each other for a year before we got married. That's awesome. We used to contact each other around my wali, male guardian. That's awesome. Are you in America and are you American or are you born Muslim? Now, I'm going to address something she said. I think it's good to wait to get to know each other. However, it's very hard to not have physical contact with somebody. Oh man, don't see me. Don't see me. Don't see me. Okay, they're not seeing me. Good. Because I'm not doing his hair anymore because, why am I not doing his hair anymore? I'm not doing his hair anymore, so I'm nervous to see him. And that's a whole nother story. Okay. Okay, so it's very hard if I feel like very shortly after I meet you, I'm gonna know if we're a good match. Because one, there's gonna be a mutual attraction. Two, we're just gonna vibe because that man that I think is gonna be my husband. Sorry for those that are married that this might be boring, but that man is gonna be my husband. We're gonna have a chemistry. We're gonna have a bond. We're gonna like enjoy each other's conversation. We're just gonna like click, right? But we're not gonna know each other well. However, each time we have a meeting or spend time together, it's gonna go deeper because that was meant to be my spouse or that is my spouse. So for me, I'm a very affectionate person. It's gonna be hard not to touch. So that's part of the reason why I got married pretty quickly in my 2 marriages. Because I'm a touchy-feely type person and that's not okay. I can't wait a year, and that might be because I became Muslim when I was 29. I've always had a boyfriend or a guy in my life, and that's just hard for me. And it's not awkward for me to be close to a man because I just wasn't raised like that, even though it's not suitable for a Muslim woman, which might be hard for people to understand if you were raised Muslim and not as American all the way up to a grown woman. Okay. After you've had all these kids and you've had boyfriends and stuff your whole life. And as far as a wali, which is the male guardian, I don't have one. I've had a few over the years, but they don't care about me as their sister in Islam. They don't care about me as like a real family member to look out for my well-being. A few of them wanted to marry me, but I was not interested. They're supposed to be just my representation as a guardian to check out the guy and do research. See, is this a good guy? Some of them have quit on me. That really hurt my feelings because one of them I really felt loved me as a person. But they quit on me because they say I mingle with men. And I'm like, maybe I do mingle with men. I'm not saying if I do or don't, but they don't even know my life like that enough to know. Man, I'm really going to rant, you guys. In exactly 9 minutes and 40 seconds, I'm going to turn this off because I know I'm talking too much. But man, this is stuff really sensitive to me because yeah, but also, I'm sorry, I need to read these comments. Also, for single people out there, if you're like me and the only thing missing from your life is a significant other, a wife or a husband, you have to think about life. If like, let's say I got a husband today. Something else in life is going to be my problem in life. Maybe I'll lose a finger or I'll lose a person that I'm loving in my life, or maybe I'll lose my business. Like we all have something in life that is a hardship for us. So sometimes we have to just suck it up with that hardship. Like not having a spouse, that's a pretty easy hardship to have. Because my health is fine. You know, I'm not lacking for money as far as like to pay my house, to feed my kids. Like, so we'll always trade in one hardship for another. So we need to be happy in all situations. In Muslims, we say alhamdulillah in every situation because really everything is good regardless. Everything is good for every last one of us that could hear this video, that could see this video, that could breathe air. Like our life is good no matter what, which is why I don't like to be feeling sad about stuff too long or sorry for myself, because no, my life is good. It's great. Okay. And I don't like to be around complainers. And I know I might complain, but I don't like it. That's a bad trait. I don't want to hear your complaints because life is good. And a lot of the stuff we complain about, probably like if I was more successful, disciplined, like that increases my chance to get that dude I want. Like, so if I'm broke and my bank account is so low right now, I want to tell you guys, but I'm not going to. Like, that's 1000% my fault. I'm sitting in this car when I could be in there doing three people's hair and my bank account would be like double what it is right now. But no, I'm being lazy. So I'm choosing my money. I'm choosing to be, in the situation I'm in. So everything's really good. Oh, my client canceled because they don't have money. See, they don't have money because we not out here grinding. Okay, we could have two jobs if we able-bodied and we're like, I don't know. I just feel like we not doing enough as a people. Like, just I'm talking about Americans that I know because I don't know about other countries. I don't know about other people. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I got 7 minutes. Let me read. Okay, my grandfather, Mayank. My grandfather was Hindu and my grandfather was Muslim. Cool. None of them were religious, but during the partition in 47, some group of Muslim killed him at the hospital. He was treating some Hindu patients. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Fatima. Wow, that is a short time to know someone. Is the marriage working out good? I would marry someone way quicker than that. To this day, right now, if I met a Muslim man, there's no way. If he was meant to be my husband, there's absolutely no way it would go past 6 months. I cannot do a long courtship. I just can't. There's no way. And I know people don't agree with that and they say, well, look from your experience. No. If you know why we did not work out, it had nothing to do with how long it took. Um, and even if people still say that, I just can't do it. I can't because there's no way I'm not gonna like touch them or be inappropriate in words or like I just can't do it. And I'm not recommending that and I don't agree you should do that. But for me personally, the courtship is not about to be long. Um, which ideally it would be good if it was someone I knew, but I don't know any Muslim males that I don't know any that I could think of. Yeah. But Tommy, Muslims get married way faster than the normal standards of people getting married. And if Christians, I don't know how Jewish people do it. I don't know a lot of Jewish people, but if Christians didn't fornicate, I feel like if everybody didn't fornicate, the courtships would be way less. Don't you think that if you're dating someone for 6 months or a year, like you're not going to date someone 2 years and not have sex with them? A born American person that's in this society, like I don't think that would be common for someone to date for years and not fornicate before marriage. So really, I would rather my kids date shorter. And yeah, I'd really rather that than fornicate. We've been married 7 years. That's wonderful. I couldn't see myself with anyone else. Our personalities match perfectly. It's so beautiful when people find that right one match. Tommy, 7 years. Congratulations. That is great. I've been married for 8 years this April, but we had a baby 4 months after meeting each other and then married 2 years later. I was a virgin, and so it was very, very hard to stay focused. I was so happy to finally have someone that I could marry and love. I proposed after 2 months. It's crazy now. We've been together 8 years now. That's awesome. That is beautiful. That's what it's supposed to be like. Both of Mayank. Oh, can you please correct me? It's either Mayank or Mayank. Both of my grandparents were surgeons. After that, my grandmother confronted some imams and mullahs. She left Islam and she used to um Nikki speaks. Don't come unless you're already on your way because I'm so hot. Um I don't know if you're still on here, but I'm gonna read these comments, then I'm gonna drive home. So if you want to meet me at my house, bring your supplies. I could do that thing you wanted. Um, I don't like spontaneous doing hair at all. And somebody is trying to be spontaneous on me. Okay. Both, but it's not about what you like, it's about what needs to be done. And in Ramadan, see, I shouldn't even have said that. In Ramadan, a lot of Muslims like to try to do as much good stuff as they can. So, yeah, that's bad what I just said, but it's true. Okay, both. Okay, she left Islam, and she used to tell me that never fall in the trap of religion, any religion. Okay, Tommy McCoy, I'm glad you made this live stream. This is a 5-hour drive. I have 3 hours and 8 minutes left, and it's nice entertainment. Oh, I am so hot right now. I'm like beyond hot. How much battery do I have? Oh my gosh, I have battery. Oh, yes. Okay, wait. Okay. My wrist hurts from holding this. Okay. Fire Rose. Even being thin and disciplined, I still struggle. You keep it real, Mika. Thanks. Thin and disciplined. Man, I'm gonna be thin. I'm gonna be skinny, and maybe people's gonna say, "Oh, she's skinny now. It's easy." Oh man, I guess thin people still have to be disciplined. Nice. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I like the sound of that because when I could get 50,000 subscribers, I can live stream or I can make videos and not have to go to work and not have to look at a bank receipt that has that little bit of money. And you guys, I am not materialistic. So when this channel grows and grows, it might take years, I don't know, or maybe something could happen, or I could figure out some hack, because you better believe I'm still learning every day. I am going to find a hack that could give me the 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers, and every person matters. It is not just a numbers game. Every person really does matter, especially if you find something beneficial here, or if you give me something beneficial back. Like, it's not just numbers, but the numbers help the ads come, and the ads help the money come, and the money help the goals come. Even with like just feeding my kids, like I don't have a problem feeding my kids, but I am on a budget, sort of. I'm not going to buy everything I want to put in my cart, which I really shouldn't, but if I'm rich, I'm going to. Um, I don't know what he just asked me, but I was robbed over here, and I will not be a good Samaritan. I don't know what he needed, money or what, but I am not rolling my window down or stopping for anything ever again, most likely, unless my husband's with me. And my husband, sorry, you guys, but I might just be talking about him because he's out there. And I feel like I might meet him on YouTube. I've already said this before. So he might be watching this later on. He's probably not watching hour 3 because he don't have time for that. But he's a protector. Like, he was born to protect me. And if we're traveling together, yeah, I might have rolled down the window, or he might have, and we gave that guy $1 or something. I don't know. Okay, I don't even know what I was saying. Let me read. It's not nice to not keep up with the comments, so let me try to stop ranting. That's amazing, Tommy. I'm happy you found love because it's so rare this day and age. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's so rare to find true love. Okay. Oh, I didn't even go pay the rent. You guys, oh, dang it. I didn't even go pay the rent. Okay. I was about to drive off and don't pay the rent. And I have hundreds of dollars sitting in this seat. I have hundreds of dollars sitting in this seat. And this guy could have looked in my car and saw that and been enticed to rob me. Dang it. Okay. Oh, man. I have to go in the building to pay my rent. Now I got to go find the owner. Then I can leave. Okay, Nikki, if you're still here, I'm going to pay my rent, and then I'm going to drive home, and I could do your hair if you want. Okay, so that's the plan. Let me read the comments. If I get a copyright infringement, really, I would just delete the live stream because it doesn't really matter, because really the live streams are mostly for the moment talking, whoever's available, whoever wants to talk. So it doesn't even matter if I unlist this. I might even unlist it or delete it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's such a blessing, man. If you have a spouse, man, you got to treat them good. You got to know that every day you wake up and they're there. That's a blessing. And man, I hope I do that because sometimes you're in the honeymoon phase, used to what you have, and then you like don't appreciate it as much. Like I feel like every single day you gotta appreciate it. Hi, um, candy, Mexican candy store. That's where you get the nachos too. Um, Let me see. I wish there was a way for me to take off the. What is? Oh, that's my headphones. Okay, let me read the comments. Yeah, I just hope every day that he and I both like appreciate each other as a blessing that we are. Okay. Okay. Tommy. Okay, Tommy, the problem is, okay, let me just show you the problem with the oils. I don't have a lot of choice right now. And I actually sold so many of them. Oh, I can read you off the names and you tell me what you want. And I'm gonna give you a special deal because you're the first one that is buying some from me from YouTube. I didn't even lock my store. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna tell you the kinds I have. I have Amber White. That is unisex for men and women. I have Boss Up. That's the problem is I can't tell you how they smell. Euphoria type men, that's good. You said you like musk. The only musk one I could think of, I think someone just bought them all. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. I think she bought them all. I have Gucci Guilty type. That's women. No. Okay. Yeah, I sold this one lady came and bought all of my musk. So see? So this is supposed to be all the way full. I am slacker. I'm super slacker. That's supposed to be all the way full at all times. Okay. Oh, and that's New York, my favorite city. My favorite, and I'm going next month, God willing. Okay. Ocean Blue. I'm gonna send you this one. Ocean Blue Male, because that's my signature. I'm the only one that sells it. I don't know if you're gonna like it. Euphoria Male. You like musk, man. I have Vanilla Copper. That is unisex. But the copper is really just a pretty additive. I hate that it like settles to the bottom. I gotta mix that up because it looks so pretty when it's mixed up. What else do I have? I have white shea butter. That's unisex. Man, I need to really get this together. Ooh, I'm gonna send you this musk one. I do have a musk. Where's the camera? I'm gonna send you this musk. What else do I have? Let's see. Um, um, Dang, this is so horrible. They bought up everything. What's this? I have Burberry Touch. Burberry Touch. I have that. I have a lot more women's. I have one guy. He likes the women's scents. I'm like, what? That's what he buys. I have Supreme Clean. That smells clean. Supreme Clean. I have Exotic Vanilla Copper. Did I already say that? Yeah, I don't have a lot of. I have to work on this today. I know it probably sounds like I wasn't really going to work on this today, but I was. But I have like 50 more cents at home. But I'll put these two in. Okay, so I have, oh my gosh. And I put it in the eBay. Look, this is what I mail it in. I mail it in the eBay. The eBay, I mail it in the eBay, what do you call it? envelope because I have an eBay store. I don't know if you guys are there, but you know what's so crazy? I had a customer today and he canceled, but I didn't know he was today. But he canceled. I hope it wasn't today because I don't like last minute cancellations. I have to find the I have to find the this is a printer shirt. I mean a printer plate. So some of you haven't been at my mall before. This is a furniture store. I love that mirror, but it's like $300 and it has lots of sparkles. Hi. Not yet. Who's here that I could who's here in charge?
Only ones here is Jenny, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee. I
And
guess I need Mr. Lee.
he's at lunch. What's the matter?
I need to pay my rent.
Jenny. Oh,
Is she like a manager?
she's in charge of the shop today.
Maritza's not here. I need to pay my rent. Who can I pay my rent
Oh,
to?
inside the Kaylee there. Kaylee, the office.
Here?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Thanks. So this is the store. This is the big giant store. That's inside my mall. Hi. Hi. I need to pay my rent.
Oh, okay.
And I just have cash. A second. And I'm paying for the two booths.
All right. Okay. The other booth, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let me see. Yeah, the one 450. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, $810.
Yes.
And the other booth, you make a deposit.
No, I gave it a long time ago and I never got it back. Maritza knows. Because I had it in December
I know.
and
But
then
yeah.
nobody gave me the deposit back. She said she forgot. And I said just keep it because I'm gonna come back.
All right. Okay. All right.
Do you have a receipt?
I make a
Okay. The manager's on vacation. She's the one I usually pay a check. Have you read the verse 3649 of Quran? She used to mention many verses from Quran, Tawheed and Hadith. I still remember a few. Oh, let me read up here. Yes, Nikki, go home and get the stuff. Or I could come to yours. Can I come to yours? If I come to your house, what time is it? It's 2 o'clock. Yeah, you could come to my house. Let me see. I'm gonna read up here. Let me see. Okay, I'm going way back up here because I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Now, Tommy, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna just be real, just because I'm just gonna say what I feel about the subject, but just Muslims are not gonna like what I say. That's the only problem. But I probably say a lot of stuff and do a lot of stuff a lot of people don't like. But let me see. Well, what if you meet a man, he's not Muslim, but you convert him into Muslim faith? That should be okay, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, I've tried that. I'm gonna tell you. I'm going to tell you my experience with that. Once, I'm going to tell you a story about someone I met online, and I thought they were Muslim because Muslim men, like the women wear the scarf. A lot of, I'm trying to get out of the store, but there's a line. A lot of Muslim men, most Muslim men, like grow their beard. And anyway, so once I met somebody and they had a beard, I thought they were Muslim, but they weren't. And at that point, bye, thank you. At that point, I was like, yeah, I will talk to anybody as long as they're willing to learn Islam. Now, please note that I didn't say convert to Islam because you cannot convert somebody to a religion, like, which is why I think it's funny that people will be. So this is, I just paid for this. And you know what's funny? I have these two booths. And let's say I didn't come here for the whole month. I don't have enough money to pay for those two booths right now. So I got to really step it up. But I'm going to do that anyway because all the millionaires and billionaires I watch, they go all in. And they will invest in risk. I want this one too. It's humongous. It's really big. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to just skip the story, but I'm going to say that I've dealt with a few men over the years that I got to know them while they learned Islam. And one of them told me he could never see himself be a Muslim. And that stopped our talks. That stopped our talks. However, I had really started to like him a lot because I was talking to him and I was talking without a guardian or whatever because I don't have one. And right now, I'm not even trying to find one because I've had really, really bad experiences with it and it's not okay. So Muslims listening to this is not going to like to hear that I'm saying that because it's inappropriate. Okay, but it is what it is. And that's my life right now. So I really liked him a lot. Okay, but he is very strong in his faith. And once he told me he would not, he could never himself be a Muslim, that just totally was like, yep, this is not going to work. Okay. Then there's another guy. This guy is more like agnostic, I believe, if that's when you, Nikki speaks, I'm driving home now. So if, oh my gosh, Nikki speaks is at the park that I was at earlier. That's funny. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the other guy. So this is me, Tommy. I would, to this day, I would talk to any man that believes, that worships the same God that I do. So if he believes in Trinity, I will not talk to him. Why? Not because I dislike him as a person or I want to say something bad about his religion, but he's worshiping a different God than I am because he's worshiping Jesus as God and I worship God as God. So I would consider talking to someone that believes there's a creator or is Jewish or is Christian that worship. And I know a lot of people that are Muslim are going to hate what I'm saying. I'm sorry. This is just who I am. And it's just what it is. And probably if my faith was higher, I wouldn't even be saying what I'm saying now because I would just sit calmly and wait for the blessing that God sends. However, your blessing could come in many different ways. So you never know. I might meet somebody and he believes in one God and maybe he converts. And Tommy, if he converts, the minute he converts, he is permissible for me to marry, period. A lot of Muslim women will not marry a man that just converts because he's going to be new to practicing. He might have, little things he got to stop doing that's hard for him, or he might need to learn, or she might want him to be more knowledgeable in the religion than her. Me, I don't care if he just converted 1 second ago. Like if I knew one of my clients that I really liked or something, and he converted like right now, and he said, Mika, I found Islam, or, I reverted to Islam today, and, and we like really cool or something. And he's like, I'm interested in you. Like, I would consider him just because that second he turned Muslim and he's permissible and a mosque would marry him to me. Yeah, that's me. But a lot of women would not do that. But yeah, I would talk to a non-Muslim too, but I hope that I wouldn't. I hope that I wouldn't marry them. But yeah, and a lot of women convert to Islam after meeting a Muslim man, and I don't know why some people think a man can't do that too, but only if it's in their heart. Like if you say I'm Muslim now because I want to marry you, no, is it in your heart? You know, because you're not Muslim if you just say you're Muslim, which is why it's weird to me. People think that a Muslim wants to force someone to be Muslim. You can't. Like, there's no way. Because I could say I'm Christian right now, but I'm not, because in my mind and my heart, I'm not. Oh, wait, you're hurting me not sending me these oils. I'm just joking. Okay. I'm born Muslim, but I'm American. Cool. My husband is Canadian. Cool. If you don't need a wali if you were married before, though. Yeah, people say that. Thank you, Fire Rose. Mayank, we were friends for 3 years before we had sex. It happened when I decided to marry her. Okay, dang it. I can't read. I can't read now. Dang it. Oh. Oh. Now, it's funny. I will tell you, over the years, there's a man that I wanted to marry. He was not Muslim. And that could happen, but it didn't. And it wasn't meant to. So, you know, sometimes you try to force things. I've tried to force a lot of things. At times when I was depressed, like really depressed, or even times when I'm not depressed, I've tried to force things that I know is not okay and I shouldn't, but they never work out anyway. There's always something preventing it. I can't read the comments while I'm driving. But that's kind of like the thing, like how she was saying that whoever was for you is written. Like, I'm telling you guys, I kind of try to force a couple people to marry me. But it wouldn't even have been a marriage, really, so it's funny. It's like you try to make something happen that is not supposed to happen. And then you could be trying to force yourself to marry someone, but the real one you're supposed to marry is out there. Like, you shouldn't even waste your time with who's not for you. But I get very attached easily to people. That's why I try hard to stay away from everybody. I'm really all in my own little bubble. I really, really am. My kids, my YouTube, my clients. Like, that's pretty much my life. You guys see, I go to the movies by myself. I go to the gym by myself. Like, I don't even want friends like that. I just want my dude, and I'm good. But I'm going to be good without my dude. If I could learn to travel by myself, I'd be happy. But a lot of Muslim women don't travel by themselves, which I think is smart. Like, I didn't even feel comfortable walking way out on that trail by myself because it's kind of unsafe. And I'm a wimp, you guys. Like, I've never been in a fight. I'm super wimpy. Never been in a fight. My muscles are not strong. I've never taken martial arts. Like, I'm going down. If I go to jail or someone tries to beat me up, I'm going down. So, yeah, I need to stay in my lane, stay safe. Now, your son could be your wali, which is your male guardian. But my kids are too little to know how to, like, check out a dude to see if they're good for me or to check their character references and all that. But they're getting there. And then, you know what? Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm still talking about this single stuff. You know what I thought about? Like, maybe it's good I didn't have a guy around. And I know people are putting in comments, but I can't read right now. But maybe it's good my kids had me only and no dudes around, and I bring no guys home to my house. Like, a little boy don't need to see that. Or maybe I would have been in an abusive relationship, a cheating relationship. You know, maybe it would have been something not good. So maybe, no, not maybe. Everything is probably happening the exact way it's supposed to. And I know some people like to tell me, like, you shouldn't say that on your channel. Like you're saying too much or don't address this or that. But for anyone that doesn't have a channel, if you ever thought about doing it, like your channel is you. And you can say absolutely anything you want. You could do anything you want on your channel. I could address haters. I could ignore haters. I could tell too much of my business. I could don't tell too much of my business. Like it's my platform. You know, it's like my creative space. You know, it could be my event place. It could be my whatever. Like that's what I love. Like, and I want people to feel that way too. Like be you and do you. You know, maybe I shouldn't say some stuff, you know, because I can't handle the comments all the time, but I learned that that comes with the territory. So I'm choosing, if I choose to say this, I'm choosing to hear what I could possibly hear. But it's still my channel, you know, and I can say what I want. And that goes for everybody. Man, YouTube is my companion. It really is. I love it. Oh, look. This is where I walked. Okay, you guys, you're about to see where I walked. For those of you that was here earlier, I'm going to show you exactly where I walked to. When I said this is where I get off, I walked to right here at this corner. Argosy Casino Parkway. And then we looked this way to the Argosy. And that's the river we saw. And that's the sign we saw. So where I just drove from is Kansas City, Kansas. And where I'm at now is Riverside, Missouri. So I went from state to state. And then I'm about to go through Northmore. And then I'm going to end up back in Kansas City, Missouri. It's so crazy. And I really, man, I said I was going to turn the live stream off 24 minutes ago. So now what I'm going to do is, really I am. What I'm going to do is park and I'm going to park and read any more comments, which I know some of the people probably gone that even said something. But I'm going to finish the comments and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do Nikki Speaks touch up on her hair since she wants to be spontaneous. And then that's it for YouTube today as far as video. I do have a video about Ramadan I made when I was in Georgia. And I am going to put it up in a day or two. And it's just a little short video. It just says how Ramadan works, which everybody probably already knows. But I'm going to put it anyway. And yeah, tomorrow I should be back to my daily weigh-ins. Tomorrow should not say 221. Is that what it was? 220? What was I? 221.2? Oh gosh. That is horrendous. So, but I'm down. I'm down 52 pounds. That is horrible from the beginning. I like to be down 60 and I really want to be down 90. That's the goal. Yes. Man, I did a lot of talking today. Whew. Now I'm in Riverside still. I would like the windows down, but I think it might be a little too much noise for you guys. I actually have my laundry in the car. I should have went to the laundromat, but I didn't. I do not have a washer and dryer hookup at my apartment complex. They do have the laundry facility, but I don't like it. I love my laundromat. I'm going to just real quickly speak to the rest of this comments, and then I'm going to turn this off. Oh man, Tommy, I don't know if you're here or not, but just a quick tip about eBay. The beauty of this envelope is it fits in a mailbox. So I can put the oils in here, print off a label, and put it on here and put it in the blue mailbox without having to go to the post office. So my specialty on eBay is small items that could fit in there. Okay, now I'm going to read this, then I will turn everything off. Okay, Mayank said, we were friends for 3 years before we had sex, and it happened when I decided to marry her. She opposed this decision of mine and did many things to have sex, but I didn't until decided to make my better half. That is amazing. Good job. Okay. It's good because probably one or the other would try to if you are knowing each other so many years, especially if it's normal in your culture. I don't know how it is in India. You guys might be more conservative than us Americans. I'm not sure. One golden breeze. It would probably take me at least a year to trust a man enough to even think about marrying him. Tommy. That's understandable. But I can't go a year without touching him. So it's fornicate or marry him. I don't know. I feel like I could get to know you. I feel like I could get to know you quicker than a year. To trust you, I don't know when I'm going to trust you because I've been through so much that I am going to be marrying you probably before I trust you. Trust is hard for me right now, but I'm trying not to. No. Yeah, trust is hard. Once I marry you, even in a year, I don't know if I trust you, but I'll still marry you because I'm not going to trust anybody at first. But I'm not going to treat you in a way that you're not trustable. You're going to have to prove me wrong, and hopefully you won't. Tommy, see, now you're about to go home, and I'm going to have to drive in silent. Tell Nikki she has to wait for another day. Nikki, I'm at the Greens Park. Yes. Chelsea, hi. I love your long videos. Helps me get through work. Oh, I'm glad you like them because they're kind of embarrassing that I've been on here so long. Tommy, I have a problem feeding my kids. If they're like mine, they will eat you out of house and home. Yes, my kids like to eat. But I try to be smart with what I buy, like bulk it up. Get your stuff. Okay, you're getting the stuff. Mayank, have you read? Okay. Have you read the verse 3649 of Quran? She used to mention many verses from Quran. I don't know exactly references of verses of the Quran. So if you say 3649, there's no way I would know exactly what that said without reading it. Welcome back, Tommy. Okay. Fatima said, I don't need a guardian if you've been married before. Okay, so my uncle on my mom's side married a woman named Fatima, and she's Muslim. And my uncle's Christian. I think he's Christian. He's not Muslim. Tommy, which I find very interesting. Tommy McCoy, Nikki said, get your stuff. Nikki needs to get her stuff and come to my house because I don't do hair at my house, so I don't have stuff at my house. So maybe she meant she's going to get her stuff. Okay, Fatima. Suleiman, a companion, married as soon as Anas bin Malik converted. Yes, it's permissible. I'm not sure why people think it's such a horrible thing. I don't know if you're still here, but I think people think it's horrible. Not that it's horrible, but the person might not stick with Islam, or the man should be more knowledgeable than the woman, or some might think that they're just doing it to get the woman to be with them, which I do have a friend that a man did that. He converted, but then he didn't really convert in his heart, and they divorced real shortly after, and they had a baby, and they've been co-parenting, and it's not the best. It wasn't the best co-parenting situation. So there's a lot of different reasons why I can see why you would want to wait for them to learn, but they're permissible to you, and it's okay religiously. Her Mar or dowry was his conversion. Oh, that's cool. So the dowry is what the man needs to pay the woman as a gift for marriage, like a dowry. Tommy, it's okay. You did a lot of talking. Yeah, my mouth is dry too. No water from me. It was an interesting conversation. I enjoyed it. And you got to tell us about your religion, which is always interesting to learn something new. That is a good tip about the envelopes. I'm still here. Okay. Woo, I got to the end of the comments. Thank you for everyone being on this 3-hour talk. I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And have a great day. Whew, and I have 6 more hours till I can eat or drink, and I'm going to try hard to have a sensible meal